Hello, very good morning to you and welcome to the weekend here with Jewellery Maker. My name is Fee. I was quite taken with that little slide there. Provocation, today's show's called. Which bit of it's a provocation, I want to know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's lovely to be here with you. Those of you that were with me yesterday know that you've started your 1P&P, and I've got lots of goodies for you today. And I'm joined by two fabulous ladies. Now, you may have seen her before on the show. She's a regular guest designer. Her name is Laura, and she's famed for a fabulous wire work. Here is Laura to my right. And good to have you with us, my darling.
Thank you, it's good to be here.
And I love, love, love the work you've done with the kids.
Thank you.
We can't say what they are yet, but we're going to set Laura a challenge. And please feel free to text us in if you've got any specific questions for Laura. You know, she's fabulous with her wire work. That's kind of your speciality, would you say, Laura?
Yeah, my sort of thing that I do, yeah.
Yeah. So if there's anything you want to ask or you're struggling with, text us into JM. This is the time to ask our guest designers. So Laura's going to be with us for the whole show. We're going to set her a challenge, and we've got 3 fabulous new kits to give her. And I can see the jewellery, it's amazing. I'm already wearing some of it. And I'm joined by another lovely guest. This is Carol, everybody. And Carol's come from Manchester. And lovely to be with us. Thank you. Lovely, thank you for coming down.
Yeah.
And your speciality, you said you love working with the coloured gems.
Colour, yeah. I tend to do themes in colour, random, completely random.
Completely random.
So 7 or 8 different gemstones and mixing them up.
And you like working with chain, you said?
I do like working with chain, yeah.
Well, welcome, welcome. We're going to set you a challenge as well.
Okay.
And we'll be talking to both of our gorgeous ladies who've got their own Facebook pages as well. So we'll talk more about that. You may have even been on their Facebook pages. So lots to tell you about in today's show. Lots of new goodies. Lots of new goodies. Pyrite, tiger's eye, chalcopyrite, a beady box, a super box with beautiful gems like black spinel and garnet and labradorite. I know. And because of yesterday's sellout success with the aquamarine, we've been rummaging around the warehouse and we found some more, which I'm going to follow straight after the early bird special. So let me grab the early bird special, which is my smoky quartz. Here it is, yes. The one that I kept talking about yesterday and calling it the manager's special. It is a pack of 2. And what I'm astounded by, and I hope you can see this at home, is the fabulous clarity of this smoky quartz. I mean, this is really top-notch quality. This is the quality we put on our jewellery on our sister channels, you know, in terms of the rings, the earrings, the bracelets. It is absolutely flawless to my eye. I mean, if we just look through those gemstones with that beautiful bicone cut, it's really creating a high luster on the surface of those gemstones. So we're getting lots of lovely sparkle. It's a great cut, really interesting cut, isn't it? It's a little bit different. And it's not just one strand, you're getting both strands. And the beautiful, it's almost like the smoky brown there, but not smoky as in cloudy, just absolutely pure, clean clarity. So we know this is a really, really high grade of that beautiful quartz member of the family. Smoky quartz. And I know it's a favourite among a lot of designers because it's just so easy to accessorize with it. And you know, it just lifts your gemstones there because it's not like a dark, dull, opaque brown. It's got a beautiful inner brilliance. It's got a beautiful inner diaphanous glow. You know, the light hits the inside of that gemstone, and within it you can see those beautiful golden honeys, those lovely mahogany shades there. And can you see those outside facets of the tables there? Beautiful. Do you like smoky quartz, girls?
I use it a lot.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you use it a lot?
I use it a lot, yeah. Yeah, it goes with so many different things.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's very easy to accessorise. I know Sheila loves it as well here.
I love it, especially when you put it with something like pre-night or one of the real soft greens. It really,
the pastel greens.
Yeah, and a bit of gold. It comes out really
beautiful. The first new kit of the day will look lovely with this,
definitely,
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we're actually going to, in a moment, give it to Laura as part of her challenge, because we really want to see you know, this come to life in terms of the jewellery making, especially for our new buyers who might be watching for the first time and thinking, well, how do we translate those 2 strands into a piece of jewellery? So the early bird special is for everybody who gets up early and joins me and opens up their basket and decides to purchase and add to 1P&P for the whole weekend. It's not just 1 strand, it's the 2 strands. And let's get those details up. 380 carats. It's a big carat weight. That is a big carat weight. And the other thing is, you know, sometimes we have the trade-off, and this isn't a criticism, you know, when you get those big carat weights, you don't have the clarity necessarily in the gemstone. We've still got the beauty, obviously, but perhaps we don't get the clarity. Well, I can say you've got not only that big carat weight here, but you've also got that astounding clarity. Beautiful aluminium-rich gemstone. And the luster is really sparkling here in the studio light. So imagine what that would be like at home or in the sunlight. Maybe, as Laura said, you know, popping them in with those pre-nights, those pastel greens. My first kit of the day, some beautiful green gemstones in there. You know, with pyrite as well, the antique gold there. Or our new chalcopyrite as well would look beautiful. So jump on that free phone number. If you're on the website on www.jewellerymaker.com, then you know you can just start adding this to your basket ASAP. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. And it's not just one, it's the 2 strands. 380 carats of absolute, I mean, I'd give it, you know, your double A grade there. I mean, it doesn't get any better, basically, than this smoky quartz. I don't think it could get any better, quite frankly, because I don't see how it could. It's been faceted so well. Can you see that at home? Can you see the clarity now on that close-up? You can actually see the temporary strand running through it. I'm guesstimating here, but 5, 10. There's got to be close to 50 on the strand in terms of the gemstones. It is a guesstimate, but just very quickly casting my eye over each strand. So that's a lot of individual gemstones. A big carat weight, quality carat weight, and at $19.95. And like I said, this kind of quality is what we put in our gemstone jewellery on Gems TV and Gems Extra. So we've got the best grade possible for you here on Jewellery Maker in terms of, you know, the earrings or the bracelets or the rings. Just really beautiful. And smoky quartz, it's a gem we'll recognise out there. I mean, well, I know Laura when she's got the time, bless her, running around between the part-time job and the 2 children, sells her jewellery, and I know Carol does as well. So, you know, if you are going to sell your jewellery, this is, a lot of people would recognise smoky quartz, wouldn't they? It's one that the general public would recognise as a genuine gemstone. Yeah. So it's a popular gemstone as well, and given the quality and the grade. Did you see this close-up a moment ago? Yeah, it's beautiful. Would you agree? Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Don't miss out. Quarter of the stock's already gone. Quarter of the stock's already gone. We have a lot of Saturday morning viewers, you know, who join me early, and then, you know, they've got the chores and shopping to do later on, or take the kids to football or whatever class is going on. And so they'll join me early, open up the basket, because they don't want to miss out, because sometimes on the repeats pieces can sell out, you know, so best not to avoid. You know, yesterday we had the aquamarine strands, which literally flew out, and, you know, it was our fault because we just didn't have enough of each line, do you know what I mean? But then again, you know, you're reliant on nature, so what I have been able to bring you in a moment is I'm going to bring you another aquamarine strand in a different shape. And if I just pop this, because I think these two, I think the blue of aquamarine with the brown of smoky quartz looks beautiful. There's some certain colours I think just really go together. I mean, it's all personal taste, isn't it? But I think blue and brown, especially those baby blues of aquamarine and smoky quartz, looks beautiful. So $19.95 for your smoky quartz. Come in early, don't miss out, and then you can grab that opportunity for the aquamarine. You can see me wearing a bit of tiger's eye. That's our second new kit of the day. I mean, that looks fabulous with smoky quartz, full stop. All those different shades of the chocolate browns there. And if you're a new customer watching right now, that is a free phone number. We're actually going to give these 2 strands to my guest designer, Laura, so you can actually see, if you carry on watching to the end of the show, you'll actually see how we can transform 2 strands of genuine gemstones into beautiful, handmade, bespoke sterling silver jewellery. So under £20, please don't miss out, because the thing is as well, what I'd love you to do is do what I'm doing you know, when you get these at home. I'd love you to be able to just hold them, see that quality up close and personal, and have, you know, have a great understanding, if you like, of the quality of the gemstones. Because I know Carol and Laura will probably agree with me, you know, there's certain gems that when you see them in the flesh, they're you know, they're even more beautiful than what you see on the TV screen, and that's ultimately what we'd like to do, surpass your expectations. 50% of the stock's been allocated, so it's proving very popular. It's very popular amongst our regular jewellery makers there. So anybody who's new to Jewellery Maker, you may not start with, you know, 2 separate strands. You may start with one of our new kits today, and I'd say probably that's the way to go, to be honest. But do keep in mind, maybe write down the code in case you know you're a big smoky quartz fan. You're thinking, actually, once I know what to do with them, I can add them to my order, because it's 1 pp, not just today, but tomorrow as well. And anybody who ordered yesterday is probably just adding them to their order that they set up, because that's for the whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Under £20, 50% of the stock allocated. So don't forget to check out on the web there in your baskets. And that number you're dialing is a free phone number, and you're getting in direct to our customer service centre. So, shall we do the aquamarine? And then I'll pop these over to Laura. There we go, let's do it. Yeah, because I just thought this was beautiful. Do you think aquamarine goes to smoky quartz, Carol?
I do,
Because you like your colours, don't you?
Yeah, I do, yeah. It really looks good.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Pink as well goes really well
Pink,
with
yes.
it. Pink.
Yeah, a bit of nice pretty pink rose quartz.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Goes beautifully with it.
Do you like that?
It really lifts it up.
It does, doesn't
and
it?
that's when you could work with the silver to give it a really fresh look.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That lovely reflectivity of
Yeah.
silver, yeah, beautiful. Now, I've already got 10 callers on the phone line for the aquamarine, because they know yesterday, no word of a lie, I was starting with double figures on a lot of those. Well, 2 of the aquamarine strands. I think the only one I had a little bit more of was the one that was in the challenge, and they did unfortunately all get allocated. So well done, but I know there are a lot of people that might have missed out. You may be watching for the first time this morning and actually thinking, hold on a minute, Fee, I was working yesterday, I didn't see any aquamarine. Or you tried to ring on the repeats yesterday and unfortunately found out that they were actually all gone. So let's bring you, it's a brand new strand. Nobody saw this yesterday. We literally saw the demand, realised, you know, it's our error. If only we'd all asked for and sourced more of the aquamarine. But again, it's like we said, it's what we're able to obtain at the time in terms of, because, you know, it's such a precious beryl. You know, you've got this iron-rich beryl, because beryl is colourless, as you know. And then you get that element of iron creeping into the matrix of the crystal structure, and you get this beautiful sky blue breeze of your aquamarine, March's birthstone. Well, that's just bizarre. I'm sorry I can't give you a carat weight, but they're meaty nuggets is all I'm going to say. Have a little look. Have a little look. Beautiful blue. And again, it's like I was saying earlier, okay, we haven't got the clarity that we had on our smoky quartz. I mean, if we did, this would be one of our really high-end strands. You'd be up there, well, double figures and above. We've had our high-end strands when you just get a little couple of inches there and you're talking 30, 40 pounds. And that's fine, and quite rightly so, still great value. But the trade-off, if you like, is still having those beautiful blue beryls, those recognisable aquamarines, those cool breeze blues, but we've got big nuggets there, big carat weight there to have a little look at. I mean, if you can't really compare because gemstones have different densities, but you just see how pretty it is. Beautiful, and especially if you do, you know, like Carol does and Laura occasionally, you know, sell your jewellery. You know, this is one everybody again will definitely recognise. You know, it's your emerald family, your beryl family. You know, one of the, if you ask anybody, if you do a consistent poll of name me some gemstones, it'd be your rubies, your sapphires, your emeralds, your diamonds, your aquamarines. Very popular, in your amethyst, very popular gemstone, and invariably a very expensive gemstone. But let's make it affordable. We've listened to the demand yesterday, so we decided to bring you, I mean, it is new, but it is back in stock. So again, you know, it's only while I've got the stock availability, so please dial early, and good luck on the repeats. But what we have got is a good availability on this gorgeous strand. Now, yesterday we had our beautiful strand for £14.95. I know you'll be amazed at that. I just want to reassure you that we're actually going to go below that. So if you were teetering on the brink of picking up that phone, just dial right now. And if you got one yesterday and you're thinking, actually, I'd like some more, because I'm going to appeal to the Pisceans out there in March. I know it's not our zodiac gemstone, but if you're thinking of making a bespoke gift for somebody whose birthday is in March, then this would be fabulous. So what star sign are you, Carol?
Leo.
You're a Leo.
Yes.
Oh, you like my mom. What are you, Laura? Cancer. So I'm the only any other Pisces in the building? Just me. Arty farty, fairy, creativity, wistful, wishful thinking, la la la. We're supposed to be daydreamers. I think there is a bit of that in there. Well, for the Pisces out there, for the March babies, get it now while I've got it. £9.95, because invariably, come the 1st of March, we won't see aquamarine for love nor money. I can't guarantee that, but it's usually the way, isn't it? And it's nice to get ahead of the game, because like the girls will tell you as well, you know, you make your jewellery in advance and it takes time and it's fine in the time, isn't it? You know, so you can't just quickly do it necessarily always the night before. So you plan ahead, don't you? So plan ahead with the aquamarine I've got available for you right now at £9.95. And if you're new and you're sitting at home right now, you're probably thinking, how can that be real aquamarine? I promise you, there's no painted plastic here. There's no glass. There's no synthetics. It's all genuine gemstones, and we'll always endeavour to tell you a little bit more about, you know, unusual ones that crop up, like chalcopyrite I've got today, which I've never spoken about in my life. £9.95. The medium nuggets, 60-second wait on the phone line, but please bear with us. That is a free phone landline number, so I don't want you thinking, oh, they're making a mint out of me while I'm waiting on that phone. It's not. It's a free phone number. £9.95. I'm going to talk about the aquamarine for as much as I can throughout the show, because I've got good availability, and I know it's early on, and I know people join me later at 11 and people join me at 12. What time do you join us if you're watching at the weekend, if you get a chance? What time would you switch on? Say if you're sitting at home now and you had a moment's peace.
In the weekdays, I can do it when I come back from dropping my daughter to school. So I get back just about before 9 to get my son to go to sleep. So about literally 9:10.
So you'd be the early bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, I record it anyway, and then I watch it when they've
later,
gone to bed.
when they've gone to bed.
Yeah, and on the weekend it's kind of like a whiz through whenever I get 5 minutes.
So we know people watch at different times.
Yeah.
How about you, Carol?
Same, really.
Same, yeah.
Once I've dropped my son off at school, then I watch it in the
bit
week.
Of peace, yeah.
Yeah, and then at weekend a bit later. So.
Everybody joins us at different times. So I'm gonna keep the aquamarine close to hand, so that anybody who comes in later gets to see that, because they might have missed out. But I can say well done to those who were early and got in early, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope you stay watching, but a quarter of that stock's already been allocated. Right, let's go and see our lovely Laura. I'm going to bring this smoky quartz. Dee Dee, would you put the aircon on? Because I think the ladies might melt. I know I'm already starting to. It's feeling very toasty in here, isn't it? It's the lights. Right. I know already I'm going to love what Laura's going to make, because I already love what she's got, and love her designs. Now, this was the early bird special on the screen that we just showed you. And actually, the tiger's eye that I'm wearing is one of yours, and the Mukai earrings, a big fat hint to the second new kit of the day. But I'm loving it, because it's got one of my favourite gems in her lineup. So we're going to give you the 2 smoky quartzes, which
Thank you.
are beautiful.
Yes,
I'm sure you agree. Love this shape, the donuts of the pyrite.
They're beautiful.
We haven't seen those for a while, have we? We've had the hearts and the sort of the rounds and the rondelles, but these have just come back into stock. So I'm going to be fascinated to see what Laura can do with these. Now, I don't want Carol to stop. I mean, if you want to start, yeah, you can get stuck in, Carol. I mean, because otherwise I'll be over in a minute. But you know what it's like. By the time I get we've lost half an hour of the day, haven't we? So we're going to give the pyrite as well, £12.95. And again, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 on average. What do you do with the donuts? What do you think when you see them?
I've got to be honest, that's not something that I've worked with very often. Yeah. So for me, that's actually going to be a challenge as well.
Okay.
So I don't actually know. I'm going to sit and have a little play and see what happens.
Is that how you approach your jewellery making? Do you have a little...
I sort of have a few ideas in my head, and then I sort of put them all together and then see what fits with the ideas that I've got. Yeah. So, and as I was saying to Carol earlier, like you come up and you think, oh, I can do that and I can do that. And then you get here and you completely forget it. So I really need to get a little book that's like my JM ideas, so that I can
that's what Bea does. She does a little bit of sketches.
Because you think and you think, oh,
yeah,
that'd be good to show. And then you just get there and then you think...
I know, just go completely out the window. But I'm looking at the size of them. There's room manoeuvre for
there's definitely lots
gems
of
inside, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, double figures already. We've had callers on the line, brilliant, because they're taking advantage of that 1p and P all weekend and their free phone number. And I just know they're going to go like hotcakes when they see your designs, Laura. Now, I love this, because our cracker quartz, our white quartz, this is the frosted quartz. So already we can see the smaller ones that would pop inside as well as the bicones, really. Yeah. This is your frosted white quartz. On your screen, we'll get that code right now. Just gives a different element, doesn't it?
I love the frosted quartz.
I loved it when we had the frosted black onyx.
Yeah.
I was really taken with that. I rarely get to see that.
No, and the pink rose quartz.
Yeah.
We had as well was really lovely
pretty,
and soft.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty. £7.95. Bargain. £7.95. But let's move on to the big fee favourite. There we are. Oh, look at that. They're like, it's like when the ice is really cold, isn't it?
It does make you think of ice, doesn't it? It makes you think of like little ice bubbles or little marshmallows it makes me think of as well.
Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking descriptions that relate to food and drink, basically. Beautiful. They have an inner glow, don't they? And it is that frosting. Yeah. Beautiful. Now, Botswana and big nuggets. Look at these. I'm thinking, is it our agates or so it is our Botswana? Yeah. It's going colours, you see. Actually, if we'd had a strand of coral, we've got some coral coming up later. That would have looked nice, isn't it? I just love this gemstone. These are in the big nuggets. And Laura, you were saying you've got these nuggets in the lemon quartz. I remember those. The
crystal quartz as well. And I just love them.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
they beautiful. Are beautiful.
And I love making chunky rings out of them. So I'm definitely going to be doing something like that with them.
And I'm already loving that. Love all those colours, those silvers and those. Look at that price. That is a bargain. And I've only got 100 of those. And I would seriously advise everyone, not because I'm obsessed with Botswana, but, well, I am obsessed with it. But it's just the big carat weight. It's just the look of them. They're just, you know, just one. And you're talking about wire wrapping a ring. I mean, there's just so much on that strand,
and they're
isn't
so
there?
different as well and individual.
Yeah, from the look. I mean, look at that one, the banding. That is so beautiful. Look at the finesse of the banding there. Just, I mean, if that were in a ring, just gorgeous. And then the honey gold and then the white tying in beautifully with that frosty white quartz. And then sometimes you get these more sunny gold reddish ones as well. Sort of orange tones, tangerine tones. Beautiful. Loving that, but I wish there was more. But if you're quick to dial, you'll be successful. And only at £14.45, a massive 550 carats. So, and then to finish it all off, this isn't just any black gem. This is rarer than your onyx. This is a beautiful, beautiful gem. It is our faceted black tourmaline. No, they don't tend to often facet your beautiful tourmaline. You get, because it's so difficult, that's the reason. It has the rarest gemstones in its family. Very difficult to facet. It's an unusual gem. It's the sort of the linear structure of its crystal matrix, as it were. You get a lot of sort of striations, and this lovely opaqueness in the black tourmaline is very, very unusual. Beautiful. 60 carats. And it's only £7.95. So just those two, that white quartz and that black tourmaline, both of them £7.95. Great staples in your... Yeah, great staples to have.
Yeah, they just lift it up.
Don't they? Yeah. You can't go wrong if you've just bought those and thought, I don't even know what I'm going to do with them today.
Just sit and look at them.
Yeah.
Have a little thing.
Do you ever do that? Just sort of sit and look?
I sit, put my hand in my gems. Put it back.
And then just touch them and feel them. Ah, beautiful. So there's not a lot you can do with £7.95 really and do that with, is there? No. So this is the challenge today. Any immediate thoughts that grab you, or?
I'm definitely going to be doing a ring.
Definitely a ring, yeah.
I don't know, I've got loads of ideas going at the moment.
That's fine, I'll put you on the spot there, but we've got the rest of the show. We're also going to give Laura some wire, because obviously that's her area of expertise, and you'll definitely see some fabulous designs with the first kit of the day, with some fantastic wire work in it, I've got to say. Alrighty, I'm going to go and see Carol as well now. I'll leave that with you, darling, and pick your brains as we go through the show. If you're on the phones for the tourmaline, still stock available. Please carry on. About a 60-second wait for that tourmaline. I mean, the other codes that I've given you, you know, you can just ring up for the whole lot, and it's 1 p.m. for the whole weekend. We'll see you in a bit. We'll see you in a bit. I'm looking forward to seeing the designs. Now, the aquamarine I'm going to talk about throughout the whole show, just simply because I've got such great quantity. Oh, let me just show you this. This is such a special beady box. Let me show you this. You know our copper finding boxes? This is a box, and it's coming up, and it has my favourite of gemstones, and it is coated. I have never in 8 years seen this gem coated. Black spinel, that duke of the gem world, that beautiful rare gem, and it's coated with a metallic, you know, like the metallic luster you see on our mystic gemstones. Black spinel. I've got labradorite. I've got garnet, and is it the pyrite, darling? Yeah, look at that with the gold coating. Look at that for the garnet with the mystic coating. Lapis lazuli, and then silver plate on the copper findings. I know, and it's all in one Yumsville box. Can we show you the close-up on that recording? It's just divine. Just look at this. Talk about magical mysticism. Talk about beautiful properties on your gemstones. You've got that fool's gold in your pyrite and your lapis sparkling. You've got the schiller on your labradorite. You've got the richness of the garnet with the mystic coating. You've got the superior quality, I think, of the black spinel with the mystic coating. You've also got all of these findings all in one smorgasbord of beautifulness. I can't even physically fit it all back in again now that I've taken it out. Look at all of that. So that's all coming up later on today in one superb treat of a box. But I've only got double figures. So when you see that, as soon as you see that, come on in, you beautiful jewellery makers. Come on in. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I've got blue and gold tiger's eye. I've got green tiger's eye. I've got pink tiger's eye. This is why you can't switch over. Whatever you've got to do, if you've got to pop off, make sure you pop back. Let's go see Carol. Let's go see Carol. Carol, my darling, I wanted you to get cracking, so I didn't want you to have to wait for me to come over because you'd be waiting forever. Oh, you found yourself some chain. Brilliant.
Yes.
We are going to give Carol, our guest designer today, these they look nice with the tiger's eye.
They're gorgeous.
Oh. These are fantastic because these make great pendants, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The bi-colour.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Well, you've got a fabulous pendant on you today.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
I made it.
You made that?
Yeah, it's enamelled.
Oh my goodness,
And
I don't know if
then
anybody can see
silver.
that at home. That is fantastic. Isn't that beautiful? And then we've got, is it some amethyst there?
It
and
is
some pearl?
amethyst, pearl, pad precious sapphires in there.
Oh my, when did you get
really-
those?
It was over a year ago. You had them in. You had black diamond.
Good heavens, we haven't
pad
seen them
precious.
since.
No, I know. Well,
No,
I was
we
glad
haven't.
I got them.
That's why you
and
got it,
they've lasted
yeah.
me ages.
Oh,
I just put a bit in each
paparazzi.
thing.
We don't even get paparazzi sapphire on our other
I
channel.
know.
It's rarer than a unicorn. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Yeah. Beautiful though, beautiful. We'll have to get you in to do some enamel painting. That's just gorgeous. So we're going to give you the bicolour agate coins. Big 770 carats. What I think you're amazed with is that, is that price point. About 3, 6, 9, 10. That's working out at about £1.50 per gem, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? And if you think that was a key piece in a beautiful necklace.
It just makes it.
It
just
does,
one,
doesn't it?
Yeah, and then they last you ages, and because each one's different,
Yes.
no piece will ever be the same.
No, so if you were, someone was coming in and said, would you make me that? Well, choose your
Exactly,
pendant,
yeah.
Make it that bespoke. And you talked about rose quartz, so we're going to give you some beautiful, pretty rose quartz, which is in a 3-strand pack with my hematite. I want to get this right. So let me just move this. Actually, the jade, that green sort of Chinese jade looks fab with that. And then we're going to give you, it's a 3-strand pack with a hematite. So those 3. Fabulous. Oh, you see, perhaps we should lend a bit of that pink rose quartz to do a bit of swapsy. Have some
absolutely.
smoky quartz, have a strand each or something.
I know,
and
yeah.
Have half of the,
Absolutely.
So I'm
yes.
thinking smoky quartz with these
Smoky
and
quartz.
Yeah.
But as I say, smoky quartz goes with so
doesn't
much.
it? Well, listen, girls, when I'm not watching, just have a bit of a, have a bit of an exchange. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Beautiful. Woo! I've only just seen the price. I'm too busy having a nice time. £9.95. £9.95 for that 3-strand pack. That's
amazing.
Brilliant.
For all 3.
That is seriously, that is amazing. That is incredible, not to be missed. They're backed by popular demand. Great one again for our new jewellery makers who we'll encourage in a moment. But for under £10, genuine, those pretty rose quartzes there. The first kit of the day actually, these 3 would look fabulous with, and the first kit of the day is a very affordable kit. So to actually get another 3 strands for under £10, I mean, your jewellery, just going to make loads of jewellery. I can see that you're very thrifty as well. If you've still got paparazzi from last year and black diamonds.
Some things you only need a tiny little bit, and
little
because I
accent.
use so many different stones in the same piece, I don't use that many.
You don't need that many, yeah.
And I got quite a big bag of the pad pressure, so it's. I've done it. I've got these earrings.
Oh,
and,
beautiful.
I've done another pair of earrings. So.
Fabulous. Intrigued about the paparazzi sapphire, which we've not seen for like 12 months. This is the thing, isn't it? You get it in and then it's gone. Now, we're also going to give you, because I can see you're a lady who likes a bit of sparkle.
Absolutely.
I like a bit of sparkle.
I
know. There's always a bit of sparkle somewhere on me.
Absolutely.
The Mystic White Quartz. Look at that. That is your pure, clean white quartz, 6mm faceted round with that mystic coating. And this, you know, I was saying earlier about when you get a gemstone, you see it in the flesh. This is the perfect example, isn't it?
Absolutely. Anything mystic I love, but the white quartz is just... And you just, on the screen, it just doesn't look as good as it does when you see it. I know everybody says that, but it's
true, though. It's worth saying again because, you know, what you've got to do is get it home and then see that beauty. That's what it looks like, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so sparkly.
So sparkly,
gorgeous.
So pretty. But pretty with the frosty quartz as well that Laura's got. We should just put you two together, quite frankly, I think, and then you can just mix and match. Exactly. Yeah. We'll just sit together on the big sofa. Gorgeous. Going to be an amazing price. Amazing price, $7.95. Great for your wire twisting, you know, for tiaras and combs. If you ever do your bridal, do you ever do your bridal jewellery?
I've done some tiaras and some combs. Yeah.
Isn't that perfect?
It is absolutely perfect.
Because you wouldn't buy crystal or I mean, no criticism. I know we do sometimes or have done in the past, but when you've got real gemstones.
Well, when you see the price of tiaras now, and they're just glass and thing,
and plastic,
and hundreds of pounds. Yeah. And you could make it with real gemstones for that kind of money, and I just think the public obviously don't know that when they're buying things. And
no, you just
definitely there to be
a market to be tapped into.
Absolutely.
I mean, Linda may be a beautiful one for the panto with the gold twist. The girls in the dressing room, they were just amazed. They were just like, wow, that's beautiful, because everybody else was sort of wearing just the plastic, really, if I'm honest, because that's, you know, that's what's available.
Absolutely.
But $7.95. Oh, I'll have 5 of those. Seriously, I'll be spangled up from head to toe. Down to the last 50 of those. I'll better move on, otherwise there's nothing left. The abalone. Look at all of those colours. Great again. You know, the pinks. Brings out the pinks or your greens there of that 3-strand pack. Again, a lovely one with smoky quartz.
Yeah, whatever you put next to it, it just picks that up.
Yeah.
And that's another one that I always have in.
Do you?
Because it goes with so many different colour schemes.
Beautiful. And then again, once again, only $7.95. So when you order, do you order a few things?
Yeah, I tend to order quite a lot in one go and then wait till that. Yeah, and then because I do colour schemes, I'll end up that I'll get very low on one colour and then I'll have to stock up again of that colour. But certain things like abalone, smoky quartz, I have a moonstone, I have all the time because I put them
constant staple.
Pretty much everything, yeah.
So, words of wisdom there. If you're at home, get that order counting, get that DPD man bringing a big bundle to you as opposed to just 1 or 2, because you've paid the $4.95 either yesterday or with me today, and then Lucy's with us tomorrow. So, you know, you're rolling over that 1p&p and get a few pieces in there, not just the one. It's hardly worth the while in coming up the garden path, is it? $7.95, bargain-tastic. And well, that's the challenge so far, and we found some chain that we have on our website. We've got the brass chain with the silver look there in the pentagons, and we've got the sterling silver. So it's really up to. I mean, I know a lot of our chain is sold out, so I just encourage you to look on the website. And oh, we gave you a findings pack, didn't we, as well? Sorry, forgive me. What was the findings pack? It was with the flower magnet connector.
It is a flower magnet and a little heart T-bar.
2 slider clasps.
Is it the clasp pack or something?
Crazy clasp?
Yeah,
is it?
something like that, yeah.
Just
I knew I had it in the back of my mind.
Crazy clasp. Yeah. There is a code, darling. It is JAGP32. So this is the rose magnet clasp. I'll tell you what, they're so... Jag, as in Jaguar, then P, then 32. Oh, the strength on that.
I've got lots of those. People really like those.
The flower magnet clasp, yeah. Got the 2 connectors either side. And then there's the heart T-bar in there in terms of a toggle clasp. And then there's the 2 slider. And then you've got some pretty little flower connectors there, 3 of them. And then you've got the crimp beads, and you've got your head pins, and then 3 bolt ring clasps with the jump ring. So it's called your Crazy Clasp findings pack with 49 pieces of sterling silver. Back in stock, proved very popular, hence, you know, sold out of stock. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Bruce. There we go. That's everything you can expect in that findings pack. So this is what we've given Carol today to work with. loads of crimp beads there. So you said, Carol, a lot of people love those little rose magnet clasps.
They do.
They're just so pretty, finishing.
They're the main, those and T-bars. I use a lot of T-bars.
Right.
Mainly because you don't have to just have them at the back, you can have them pulled
That's
so they're
right,
at the side
that's true.
here and they're
a feature wherever,
yeah,
aren't they?
So,
and they're also easier.
Exactly, yeah. A lot of people can't do the bolt rings, you know, dexterity and things.
I'm always struggling on bracelets if I'm on my own sometimes with the bolt ring, if I'm honest. And you're there and you've got
to get it round and then it flicks off.
I know, and you're like, oh, where is somebody? Now, woo, look at that for a price. $17.95. Quick, do the maths. Divided by 49. Anybody? Who's quick enough? 30p each? 30-something p each? Per piece of silver? I know some pieces are going to be more like your rose. That's ridiculous. 30-something p each. Hard push to get a little chocolate bar for that price. You don't get no change from 50p, do you? 36 pence. 36 pence per, and I appreciate, you know, the rose has less silver in it. Sorry, there's more silver in it than a crimp, but it's genuine sterling silver. That you know, we make the differentiation when it's, you know, the brass chain with silver look, or, you know, all of our findings are sterling silver, or sterling silver with the gold plating, or the copper with a sterling silver plate. So brilliant. Any immediate thoughts? Because
a pendant. I'll probably do a pendant with those.
Yes, that screams out for a pendant, doesn't it?
And some chain, maybe. And I'll be doing random probably again. I'll try and do something random with them.
Well, I look forward to it. I look forward to it.
Earrings with the jade.
Love a bit of dangle. Can't go wrong there. I'm looking forward to that. Right, my darling, I'll leave you to it. Oh, well, actually, I'll stay here. Would you help me with the Wall of Fame?
Yes.
Let's have a look at some of your designs this week in the Wall of Fame. Thanks. Now, these are your designs that you send in to us every week. We don't judge them. We simply put a raffle ticket at the top. As long as they're in before the day before the prize draw on the Wednesday, so as long as they're in before Tuesday 1 o'clock, they will then be in the next day for the prize draw. If they come in after that time, it'll go into the following week. Now, we try to show as many as we can, but rest assured, if it's sent in, it does go into the hat. So who have you got?
This one's off Nikki. It's
Hi,
number
Nikki.
68. And it says, please find and close my Wall of Fame entry with a Valentine's Day theme.
Aww.
It's made with white shell hearts, rounds and ovals, and the red Keshi pearls, which are gorgeous. I haven't seen any of my designs on the Wall of Fame yet, so fingers crossed.
Well,
like everyone else, I'm totally addicted to JM. Keep up the good work.
Nikki in Berkshire, are you watching? Your design is on the TV now. Have you seen it? Love that flower design. Yes, marvellous. This is Lisa from Ipswich, and this is her entry. It's a long necklace made from hematite and the agate bead box, which she recently purchased there. So beautiful. Good luck for Wednesday's prize draw. And the prize draw, if you're new to Jewellery Maker, is either £50 worth of credit or £100 worth of credit to spend with us here at Jewellery Maker. And it happens every week, and all you got to do is email us in your entry. Who have you got there, darling?
This is number 70, and it's from Francis, and it says, hi team, I love these hematite hearts from JM, and use the rolling technique on the silver, which helps to space the beads, combined with faceted hematite rondelles and onyx rounds, and garnet from my stash to make this sparkly necklace and earrings. Thanks for the reminders on the techniques and design ideas. From Francis.
Fabulous, Francis. Good luck. And this is from Nikki. This is number 71. And she says, oh, her first one didn't get read out, but here you go, Nikki. She says, it's faceted purple agate. I simply restrung them with some simple silver beads to the front and added a silver clasp. I'm addicted, and I record the show every day. Keep up the good work, and Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you, Nikki. I know we're in February, but why not? Why not? There we go. We'll read more out later. Good luck. Thank you, my darling. I'll let you get on with your challenge, and we're just going to take a moment to regroup, and when I come back, I'm going to bring you a brand new, the first new kit of the day, which is the most affordable. And I will say, can you see this code for the Crazy Clasp Findings Pack? I mean, the reason we got it back in stock is because it's sold out the first time. So this is the first time it's been back on air since it's sold out. It's going quick, so it's one to jump on if you need to, you know, increase your store of your silver findings. We're going to get ready for the first new kit of the day. It's the most affordable, so don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
At Jewellery Maker, we specialise in supplying natural gemstones as opposed to mass-produced synthetic beads. As a result, you'll notice some slight variations in the tone, colour saturation and shape of your stones. All this helps to add to the beauty and character of each individual bead, allowing you to create unique and bespoke jewellery designs.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of Dalmatian jasper and 3 strands of zebra jasper, totaling over 1,000 carats, all for just £24.95. This nature-inspired bead box is perfect to add a touch of animal print to your designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code CPP032. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or Freesat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Hi, welcome back. Our first new kit of the day, but I do want to show you my beadie box because with the challenge that Laura is working with today, I thought, ooh, reminds me of the top. I said, she just needs a bit of red. And I said, well, I've got some coral coming up. So here it is. It's in a beadie box with lovely aventurine, the red and the green. And I say this because our first kit of the day, Gooseberry Mist. I think all of this would look fabulous with the first new kit. You know, you don't have to use all of it, but I just think any of those strands would fit in seamlessly. Would you agree, Laura? Yeah, just the red. In fact, let me show you the first new kit of the day, and then we can take it from here. So here it is, Gooseberry Mist, and I'll just simply, it's beautiful greens, dark green Chinese jade, your quartzite there, and your rondelles and your rounds in your 10mm. So if I just do this, let's just give it a little injection of colour. See how part of that beadie box would look beautiful? The beadie box is coming up later in the show. Yeah, there it is. Isn't that fabulous? Now, we have got, you see, the other thing I thought would look nice, you know the rose quartz that Carol's working with? Let me just pop that into the, have a little look. What do you think of the rose quartz in this kit? So if you've got your rose quartz, I think pinks, because I don't want you to just think that, oh, this is, you've got to work with just what's in the kit. So any of the strands that you see on today's show, it will look fabulous with it. I just think that the pinkness lifts that there. But the girls are going to share this. They're going to share the rose quartz, Laura and Carol, today. So I'm going to give a bit of that to our Laura. They are beautiful. Right, Brand new kit. What do we do in a kit? We get 3 strands of beautiful gemstones. We get the silver findings. In some of the kits, we give you the monofilament. We always give you the elastic and the beading thread. And we put it all together for one amazing, affordable price. Because even when you see us sell separate strands, you're talking 10, maybe £15 per strand, or sometimes £7.95. So 3 strands, the most affordable strands today we've had is £8, isn't it? £7.95. So £24 before you're even off the starters block, and we've got the silver findings on top of that. And the reason I say I want to attract and point this out to new buyers out there starting a new hobby, never watched this before, how do you do it? Well, we will enable you further. So if you buy for the first time ever, say if you got the Gooseberry Mist kit this morning, you rang our free phone number, we will give you our free DVD, which explains tutorials, the like of which you see with Laura and Carol today, you know, people showing you the technique, the basic techniques to give you started. So you can pop that in your DVD or in your computer. If you haven't got either of those, we'll give you the booklet about the techniques, about how to use the actual tools of the trade, how to keep in touch with us, how to use some basic techniques, some more advanced techniques. We'll give you that absolutely free, plus our winter catalogue, so you can see all the extras that you can buy with us here at Jewellery Maker, because we deal with real gemstones. So we really want to enable and encourage you, that creative side of your ability, or if you've never even thought, oh, I can make jewellery, well, you can with Jewellery Maker. And this is a really affordable kit. The only other thing I say is get the toolkit. These are the tools that you'll see the girls working with. You can ask the call centre. It's under £10. So a very affordable new hobby. You know, you don't need anything else. It's not like when you start a hobby and you need this and you need that and then you have to buy this, and then before you know it, you're bankrupt, quite frankly, because you've had to buy so much. You can literally start today with this kit, that toolkit, and as a gift idea, I think it's just thinking out. I hate this phrase because it's so American, and no offence to the Americans, but I hate that phrase, thinking out the box. But I can't think of anything else other than the way of expressing it. It's a different way of thinking of a gift, isn't it? Yeah. Than the DVDs, the traditional slippers, or the, you know, the voucher, or what's another way of saying thinking out of the box? Can't think of one, can we? We'll have to come back to you on that one. You'll have to text us in, because it's just, I think it's not because it's an American phrase. I think it's so corporate. I think that's my problem with it. So it's just so corporate, thinking out of the box. Anyway, back to the kit, because that's what we're here to do. I have got your lovely quartzite, you know, your Chinese jade, this beautiful gemstone. We've got it in the dark, rich, traditional colours of your original jade, but it is your quartzite, and it's a beautiful, beautiful gem, a very strong gemstone, and it's been faceted into 16 by 12 millimetre rondelles. So very deep, real dark bottle green there. Lovely long strand with a good, well, good 25 to 30 gemstones on there, 620 carats. We've also got the 10 millimetre Chinese jade rounds, which are speckled and opaque, almost like the speckling that you see in pre-night, a very gentle minty blue-green, but opaque, so you can really see, and there's actually some parts of it are semi-translucent. You start to see some of the more quartzite crystal of this strand in there as well. And then we've got these lovely, rich, very sort of grass green rondelles, 4 by 2 millimetres, 50 carats. So you'll find in our kits, we like to give you the different colours, obviously, and the different cuts, 'cause it's all about the what's the word? Oh God, I'm lost for words today. I don't know what's the matter with me. Articulation of the movement of your designs and the way in which they can interact. So these are your 3 gemstone strands, a collective of 930 carats. We've also got the silver, the sturdy pieces of 925 sterling silver that is in the kit as well. There you go. Your fundamental basics. I'm sure Carol and Laura agree. You know, your head pins, your crimp beads, your shepherd hooks, your bolt ring clasp, and your jump rings. Plus 150 metres of the monofilament wire, which we've listened to your response because we know you like to see that now in a lot of our new kits, because we tended not to have the monofilament. It's great for beady beading. So it's very strong. There is lots of other things you can do with it. You know, sometimes when you've got your pearls or your smaller gems, it's very, very useful. You've got your elastic elastic, you know, for something like I'm wearing right now in the second new kit of the day, just a simple stretchy that goes over the wrist. I know Bea was saying she sells her jewellery, and to the big top sellers, one of them was just the stretchy bracelets and then the beading thread. So this is what you'll make your necklaces out of, anything really you can use with the beading thread as well. And it's loads of it. There's 50 metres, so it just goes on and on and on, and 6 metres of the clear elastic. Now, a couple have been allocated, getting a little bit of a queue there on the phone lines. We want to give you a great saving price. We want our regulars to come on in, and we want our new buyers to come in. Now, you've just seen me show you some strands with Carol there and Laura earlier, you know, strands for $7.95, and that's a great price for genuine gemstone strands. So even 3 strands, and that's a big 620 carats, so I'm not even saying that would be sold separately at, you know, £8, but £24. Then we've got our silver. We just had a lovely sterling silver clasp crazy kit, haven't we? I know there was more silver in it, but $17.95 because it's precious silver. So when you start, and then you know, when we sell our beading thread separately, that's $3.95. When you break it down, it can start to add up, even by our own crazy low prices. So what we're saying is we're putting everything in this kit that you need to get started. That's why I said at the beginning for our new jewellery makers, you know, that's all you need really. It's not even our most advanced of the toolkits. And even when we sell these separately, they're about £3.50. So for under £10, and the gooseberry mist kit. So, you know, $24.95 for a kit, brilliant. I think it's brilliant because, you know, the strands are working out about £8 each. Very nice price, Scotty. But I know there's callers on the line. I want to see more callers as well. I want to see more callers. And I want to encourage new buyers. You're probably thinking, why do you keep going on about new buyers, new buyers? But, you know, we're always trying to grow as a family. We have our Facebook page as well. We have a lot of people that we want to encourage. Because I think there's a lot of people out there that don't know about us. I think there's a lot of people don't know how easy it is to make your gemstone jewellery. What would you say to somebody new watching right now, Laura, who's A, apprehensive of buying from a shopping channel? Because let's face it, we've all been like that. Yeah. And B, thinking, I don't know where to start. What would I do? How would I start making jewellery?
Well, I would just think, go with it, just buy it, and when you've got it in front of you, I mean, when I get kits, I look at it and I think, oh, what am I going to do with that? And then I sit down, I take it all apart, I look at it, start putting it together, and then you'll just see things. And I obviously watch it as well, and I get ideas from watching other guest designers.
Exactly.
You know, because I tend to work more with wire. Simple beading things are, you know, are actually a bit of a challenge for me because I don't actually know what to do with it. So I watch it for inspiration as well. And
there's plenty of DVDs as well on the website. Talking of your wire work, we've got our Gizmo wire work basics. We've got beady beading techniques. There's so many to mention.
Macrame, chainmail.
Chainmail, yeah.
Yeah, there's loads. And it's also versatile.
Yeah, very much so. And we've got tutorials on the website as well, and you can join us every day. We're on, you know, we have the repeat the show for 24 hours a day. Now, how do you feel about having a kit for even lower price? Yes, let's do it, Scotty. Let's say thank you to all the regulars and really encourage, because I know the higher the price point, you might be a little bit more reluctant new buyers. You dial our free phone number, and for under £20, and I'd say get the tools. And if you're buying for a new buyer, you know, you're thinking that's a great gift idea for my grandma or my mom or my sister or someone, some of us are housebound, you know, someone who's a cake maker and never explored that creative side of them, or someone, you know, could be we've got dads and sons and nephews and aunties and uncles and grandmas working together making their jewellery. And if it is a present, just let the call centre know if you're a regular buyer that you need the DVD and the booklet, because it's a present for somebody who's new to Jewellery Maker. So that's the whole thing. You can get the kit, you can get the Gooseberry Mist jewellery kit for under £30. And if you see another strand that you like the rose quartz on today's show, add it to one P&P, one postage packaging price all day. And the other thing I say is when you ring that number, that free phone number, you're speaking to our customer service centre, they give you an order number and you can track your number. So have your card ready, have your glasses, have your pen ready. If you've got a mobile phone, have that number ready, because they will text you when the delivery time is. If that delivery time is not convenient, you can text back to that number and say, I'd like it on this day, as long as it's within the 7 days of the order being delivered. And narrow it down to like an hour's time, you know, between 12 and 1 or 2 and 3. You don't have to be in for the whole day, and it can be to any delivery address as well. So, and if you haven't got a mobile, we do it via email, so you can track when the order
comes to me via email, and my
both.
mobile.
Yeah, you get both.
I get both.
And you know, if you're not in on next, I don't know, Wednesday when it's going to arrive, you can say, actually, I'm in Thursday, 4 o'clock.
Or you can leave instructions. I mean, my DPD guy is really lovely, and he will always try my neighbour for me, even if he's delivering my kits to me and it's not on the notes. He knows, he just tries it down the neighbours and stuff. So
there you go. Everything to and also you can feel safe as well because you've got your 30-day money back guarantee. 30-day money back guarantee. Alrighty, now I've given a couple of extras to our Laura because she loves her wire work. So we gave her some gold-plated silver wire. Was that right? Did we? Did we give you that? No.
Yeah,
we
gold,
did.
I don't think it was gold plated, but I think it's gold plated over copper. Is
gold
it?
plated over copper. I beg your pardon.
So, yeah.
Gold plated over copper wire. I think that's sold out now, so you might have to look for some other coloured wires on our website. So I apologise about that. I don't want to tease you and show you look what you could have had, but this is the way it goes, unfortunately. But what we did give Laura are these. They're beautiful. We do them in different sizes. We do them in black. It's the gold coloured lanterns, mesh lanterns. And they every time I see them in designs, whether the rose gold, whether the copper colour, whether the gold, whether the black, they just look sensational in jewellery. They really catch the eye.
It's the first time I've worked with them.
Is it?
They're really lovely. Yeah.
Do you like them now?
Yeah. I've always wanted to see them, and I keep thinking, oh, will I get them? And I got them. I was like, ooh.
We do the little ones and we do the big ones as well. They're in our.
I've got one down here, the big ones.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I say.
It's a silver one, but
is it? Oh, there we go. That's lovely. Thank you, darling, because it just shows you the difference of the size. We've got I think we've got medium ones as well. They're in our catalogue. I'll find them for you. But they're. I think.
Hang on.
Have you?
I got medium.
They're called the mesh lanterns. They'll be on our website as well. Oh,
got it.
There you go. It's like mommy bear, baby bear.
There's a black one there as well. But...
Oh, and you've got. Oh, thank you. We've got loads of different ones. Thank you, darling. Look at these. You see. Loads of different ones, but we've given the gold-coloured ones to Laura this morning. And what we've also given Laura, now this is silver with the gold brush plate as well. So you get, this is beautiful. So they're just some of the varieties, but we gave these ones to Laura. Just it gives you some idea of the size that you might be ordering, you know, the different variety. But this is what we gave Laura, and you should see the design. It's beautiful. Gold-plated, sterling silver, fancy flower pendant. And now I can say, regulars, excuse me while I'm rummaging, we're down to double figures on the kit. Yeah, double figures on the kit. So please, 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 sorry about that, Bruce, rummaging around. Don't miss out, because when you see Laura's designs, you'll want to get involved, I promise you. I promise you. We'll give you that winter catalogue as well for free. Shall we have a kit rundown and go see Laura? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, there you have it. It's a great way, affordable way, I hope you agree, to actually start your jewellery making with us today, because we've got a wonderful, wonderful kit later on with that big tiger's eye you see me wearing and some massive mookaite. It's going to be a little bit more, so I just think, you know, if you're starting, you perhaps, you know, you might want to start with something that is just, you know, for you and I, a little bit more affordable. But that's not criticism, because you will love the other two kits as well we've got today. But this is the most affordable out of the three. Look at Laura's designs, and if this doesn't inspire you, I might as well go home. These are beautiful. You've done some earrings with the silver, because you said you wanted to show us how good the gems look with the silver as well as the gold look. Yeah,
just to show that, because it came with silver findings, obviously. Yeah. I think that gold really lifts
the greens
up. Yeah. It really does make it lift, and it makes it look quite rich looking as
definitely,
well.
Definitely, because it's quite dark, isn't it?
It's quite deep.
Yeah.
But the silver looks lovely as well, and it looks nice and fresh and fun. So I would have the little earrings. I like the little silver earrings.
I love them all.
Just for every day, I think they would be lovely.
Now we're going to move down this necklace, that's the threading, and then when we get to the bottom, I mean, look, we're going to show you the technique.
Should I move the earrings for you?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, just move those earrings for me, because you've actually got gems inside that lovely. And I've never seen this done before.
Ring there as well.
Yeah, we'll definitely get that ring. Do you want to pass me that ring, beautiful? Because this is beautiful. You said you're going to make a ring in today's challenge. Yeah. Look at this.
I've already made it.
Yeah. Oh. There you go. Here's one out of the kit, but we've already got the other one made. There's the one out of the kit. Isn't that beautiful? Look, that's the one she's already made. Yeah, from the Botswana earlier. Beautiful. So gorgeous. That's just one of those Chinese jades. Would you show me that bracelet as well, my darling? Because that's just look at this. This is inspired. Look at that. Beady beading.
Ideally, I would have used a very slightly thicker wire.
Right.
That's 0.6 that I've been given.
Okay.
Hence, I've used 6 strands together just to give it a bit of strength. But ideally, I'd use either 0.8 or 1 mil. Okay.
Isn't that fantastic? Just incredible. And then those beautiful earrings, and you've done a lovely motif on the front of them in the little, if you could just put your finger behind them there, darling. That's it, it's just to show you that little swirl on the front there. Thank you.
It's just to show how you don't always have to put a rondelle like downwards, how you can actually use the hole as a feature. So it's just to show some, and that's how I did the ring a little bit different as well.
And then you've done some lovely wire work. Now I know we haven't got that gold plated copper wire available in terms of that gauge, but we've got some others. Should we have a look at the website? Yes, I'll give you those back.
That's right.
Let's have a look at the website so we can see what other gauges, because you just said there on the bracelet you would have liked something a bit thicker. Oh, yeah, we'll show you that in a moment.
Yeah.
There, if you're doing some threading and threading materials, you go to and you come down, and there's the selection of ones that are still available, and no doubt we'll get the gold ones back. You know, it's all the different gauges, isn't it? You can just buy and add to your basket straight away.
Basically, the smaller the gauge, so like the 0.3 and the 0.4, it's going to be finer.
Yes.
To use for weaving and to use for wrapping, but not secure, like not using for links or anything. And then obviously the thicker you go, the thicker it's going to be. So
for
1 mil is the thickest wire, so it's going to be
less malleable. And
it's a little bit harder to work with, but it gives more strength and structure.
Exactly. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautifully put. Thank you, darling. You are going to show us. Oh yes, you were just about to show me your lovely gizmo work there.
It's just to show. Just to space out the beads a little bit more, basically. So, because everything is quite gem heavy.
Yes.
So, just to show, just to fill in a little bit of a gap, I think you can see it because the graphic.
Yeah, isn't that lovely?
It's just to give it a little bit of extra.
And we have our gizmo wire work DVD there as well. Right. And it is a technique we've shown on the show, but that's why you need to watch.
Yep.
Lovely. Now you're going to show us
how I did I need the pendant. I've got everything.
You need
but
pendant.
the pendant.
Let me go get the pendant, darling. There we go. There we go, sweetheart. You're going to show us, because I've not seen this, actually, the gems inside that lovely silver gold-plated lantern.
Okay, so it came with silver stuff, but with gold, I think if it had gold, it would have really picked it up.
The beading thread, it's on the website.
So I'm just going to use the gold just to show how the gold would go really lovely with it. I've made the whole necklace section, because obviously I've done some wrap loops up here. I've made this whole section with the same piece of wire.
Sorry, darling. Can you get that? Is that better? Yeah. Sorry, darling, we were just trying to look at you.
No, it's fine. Yeah, so I've only done one part of it. It's the other one.
Oh, you're just... Oh, sorry, you were trying to get a grab of that, were you, darling? I'm just moving things in the way there. We're just loving your work. Sorry, that's what we're going to do.
It's only halfway up, and then I've done link chains to give it a bit of extra texture. So make the length of wire. Use it obviously a bit longer. It's better to have it longer than too short. But this whole one piece of wire is actually going to do that first section, including catching the...
Okay.
So you only need one long piece of wire.
Okay.
Okay. So what I did first of all was, when I saw this, I thought I've got to get a bead in there. It's got to happen. If you'd put one of these beads in, it's just going to fall straight back out.
Yeah. So they're a good size, aren't they? 16 by 12. So
you've just got to
wedge it in.
It probably won't work for me now. You've just got to kind of give it a little push. It does go in because obviously I've got it in on there. It's not going to work for me now because I'm obviously live on telly.
We forced it in.
We did force it in.
There we go, you see.
And it's not damaged the
the shape.
You've got to be a little bit forceful, but it will work.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look here, you've got some lovely little holes just here. Yeah. And these are, what you're going to do is pop the wire through, the beading wire through there.
Can I ask, when you were sitting at home, did you think, I'm going to jam this gem inside here? And then did you think, now what can I do?
Yeah.
Or did you? Or did you have a plan?
Actually, this is the second necklace that I made. The first necklace I made was slightly different, and it had beads inside, but with wire, and I had 2 beads like that. But I wasn't happy with it, so I took it apart, and then I thought, I'm going to make something different.
Right, that's the beauty, isn't it? If you don't like what you've done, you just take it apart and start again.
Just took it apart. If I'm not happy with it, so I'm going to do something else. I was determined to have a bead inside, though.
I love that. I'm going to jam this in, and then...
I'm going to make it work.
Now what shall I do?
So what I've done there is I've just literally, if you can see it, I've threaded. So once I've pushed that bead through, I've threaded the wire through these little holes and through the bead itself. So the bead is actually on the beading wire.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you want to keep it sort of quite equal lengths as well, because this is going to be the chain. You put one of the little, tiny little ones on, and then you come back through, so almost like it's a stopper bead. So can you?
Oh yes, yes, I understand.
See that? Yep. So I'm just going to go.
So that's actually not going to go inside. It's just going to stop.
Yep. And then you just
on the outside.
Pull it, and it's going to catch it. But I haven't gone back through the bead. I've just left that wire as it is.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to pop on.
Got one of the 10mm rounds.
Yep. Okay.
Oh.
And then you go back through the other hole. So you can see that. Yep. And that catches that one in there.
Okay. He's gone inside.
Yep. And then you put another tiny bead on here.
So that stops at the other end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you're going to go back through again. And then what you want, it's a little tiny bit fiddly, this bit, and it probably won't work because I am
live TV.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is get it to go back through.
Oh, the hole at the top.
It's going to go back through the actual bead. Ooh. I'll be honest, it fluked it the first time, and I thought, oh. And,
back through that stopper bead, you mean?
Yeah, it does go back through. And so
it might just be about keeping it a little bit loose so that you can.
It does work.
Does it?
It's just the light. So yeah, we've got it there. It's gone through that hole, and then it will just
lift
go.
You.
Can you see? Sorry, I'm not being very clear. You know when sometimes you're beading, and sometimes it just goes through a bead without you realising. You go, oh. So it will go through, and then just pull it through.
Beautifully done.
And then pull it tight, and then you just. We've got to go back through. Hang on a minute, I've lost me. That's it.
Now, we're just to while you're threading, we're down to limited stock because we're down to the last 60. So if you're sitting in your basket, if you're not sitting in your basket, if it's sitting in your basket, don't forget to check out, because I wouldn't want it for you to miss out, because you rang up to you want to purchase it, and it'll only be in that basket for 60 minutes. But you are rolling over your 1p.
Okay.
So we're going back through
the bead. I'm just trying to remember how I did it now. I thought I knew how I did it, but when I'm coming to do it, right, I'm just going back in. So I've got my wire back in there. It gets a bit lost in there, but you can find it.
I can see. Yes, you can see it.
It is in there.
Yes, it is. I saw it from the other angle, but it's because I'm looking down and above. Cheeky little thing.
It's being a little bit of a monkey.
That's all right.
There we go. And then just pop another bead on there.
How many did you have in there?
3.
3. Oh, so this is the last one, is it?
This is it. And then you go back through.
That is beautiful. That really brings that flower to life.
Yeah. I think I may have done it. I think I might have done that one. Sorry.
That's
I've
okay,
just
darling.
pulled out the one that I first put through in, and I'm just going to put one back through, that one through there. It will go through the hole, as you know.
Because both of these ends are going to continue for the rest of the necklace.
Basically you want both of these ends to come back out through these little green stoppers,
so that you can,
and they then become the chain, and then you just pop the chain on, and it's all just one solid unit.
I see. Like we've got on the.
Yeah.
So either end does need to come out back through the stopper gemstone.
Yeah, it will, and they will.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you don't get it to come back through,
you can still go through the hole.
You can still just go through the hole.
Yeah.
And as long as it's there,
it's going to give you that
it's
nice
give you
evenness.
That same,
yeah. Make it central, isn't it?
Yeah. And then it'll be on there.
There we go, like so.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's not exactly the same, have a fiddle, but I mean, it's like that. I mean, it still looks the same.
Isn't that beautiful?
And then you just put your beads on each side. I mean, on that one, like I said, because I wanted to do some other gem heavy things, I spread the beads out, and I put like a link chain. Sorry, can I just?
Yeah.
Oops. Off there. Oh yeah, and I had to make a clasp.
Again, so you've done some with the wire you've created?
Yeah, I've made a little clasp just there. I wouldn't normally use 0.6 as jump rings.
Yeah.
For the simple reason they're not quite strong enough.
Yeah.
But it's all I had. So it just shows. But then that would be a nice little bracelet as well. Just
yes,
like that.
It would. Yeah, beautiful.
So that's just how it is, and that's how it looks, just like that.
That is gorgeous. Thank you for showing us that, because I've never seen the gems put
something a
in.
bit different,
Yeah, it is.
Determined they would go in.
Down to about 50 now of those kits. I think would you agree it's a great kit for a new buyer?
Yeah, definitely. It's got lots of different shapes in there. You've got the smaller beads, which are good for sort of enhancing the bigger beads. You can keep it simple, you can do something really chunky. It's very versatile.
And with those extras, you know, like the mesh beads, but you don't have to bother with the extras, or
no,
you see another strand today.
Really lifted it up.
They do, don't they? Yeah.
That's all I've added into that one, and a little bit of wire. And
we do them in the silver as well. The silver
and you do it in like rose gold and black.
And the black. And they're only $2.95, so just a thought, because you're only paying 1p. Thank you, my darling. I'm going to let you get on with your challenge today. We've got 2 more new kits to show you, including the moo kite that I'm wearing. I don't know if anybody can see that. The moo kite in my earrings. Can you see this? Yeah, my moo kite. You should see the moo kite. We don't often have moo kite in kits. That amazing big tiger's eye. There is another strand of moo kite. It's beautiful. It's a massive, massive carat weight, isn't it?
That moo kite, those little, they were lush.
Fabulous. Well, let's have a look at the Wall of Fame this week. Did you get a cup of Builder's Brew from Dee Dee?
I did, it's lovely.
It's strong, isn't it? Whoa, there's no... Cool, that's as dark as it is. Look at that.
I don't have milk, so...
Oh, the phew, thank goodness for that. I thought she'd just wafted it over the top again. Who have you got there in this week's Wall of Fame, Carol?
Right, this is from Aidan, and it says, hello all at JM. This is my Wall of Fame entry of heart-shaped crackled quartz and pearl bought from JM. I made these bracelets as Christmas gifts. Have a fantastic weekend. And it's number 72.
Lovely crackle quartz there. This is number 73, and it's the first time for Morag from Lowestoft putting the jewellery together for the Wall of Fame. I watch the programme every day. I think all the presenters and the guest designers are great. Woo! I'll give you that money later, thank you, Morag. I've been watching the programme since November last year. I made friends and family jewellery for Christmas. Morag, good luck for the competition, well, the prize draw, I should say, on Wednesday, the lucky dip, number 73. Well done.
Okay, this is number 74. It's a gorgeous pearl heart, and it's from Lindsay. And it says, here is my waft for this week. Thanks to all the lovely ladies that responded to my plea on Facebook for help with how to go about making this. I was commissioned to make this for a 40th birthday present and didn't know where to start. Now I've made one, I want to make loads more. They are so pretty, and the pearls are just exquisite. Love to you all, Lindsay.
Oh, good luck for the prize draw. And yes, the Facebook, our family, you know, you put in the Jewellery Maker, and we've got a whole Facebook, and, you know, our designers and our guests, you know, they'll be logging on, and people are so helpful, you know, if you come across something that you can't do, or exploring how to do something else.
They're just lovely in general on there.
Yeah, it's like one big family.
Yeah, because
you've got your Facebook page, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
What's yours? Tell us.
Carol Harrison Jewellery. So if you just go into Facebook and put Carol Harrison Jewellery, it'll come up.
I've got mine, but mine's just a bit of a blog about nonsense, really. I don't really... I just, you know, I want some likes, don't I? I want at least another 5. I've got to get the 4 figures, haven't I? Yes, it's the one with the glasses and the Elvis T-shirt. Thank you. Who will come over to... Yeah, Carol, what's yours, my darling? Sorry, Laura, what's yours, darling?
Mine's Unique You, but it's YOUNIQUE YOU, if you see what I mean.
Say that again.
It's it's YOU.
YOU.
NIQUE.
Yeah, got it.
YOU.
There you go.
It's in 3 separate words, so it's Unique You, but it's like you and you. That makes sense. Unique You Jewellery.
We'll
but a lot of people do know on Facebook, I think. So hopefully, I'll put a link on later.
Yeah, well, we'll do that as well. We'll ask our lovely Dee Dee to put some links on our Facebook family page there for you. And one more while we're having a good old chat. I think there's our viewer here, Tracy, will love that first new kit, because they're these gorgeous green zebra jasper gemstones. She says it's using the green zebra jasper, and another green stone was given by a friend. She says, I'm not sure what stone it is. Of course, the jasper was bought from you, so were the findings. Thanks again. Love you all. Tracy in Cumbria. Oh, love that. Hard to tell from the picture what the other one could be, but they look like jaspers to me, but lovely, lovely. So good luck, you're number 75. We've had a couple of texts, girls. We've had a couple of texts. This is lovely. Who are they from, darling? Hi, Jackie. Good morning, Jackie in Manchester. You're making the woods there, Carol. Morning, all. Can I ask Laura, 8-gauge wire, is this size okay to use for... to use overall to do most things, the 0.8. Keep bringing us all the lovely gems and feed. Keep us smiling. Love and hugs, Jackie. So the 0.8 for overall general use. Would you say that's a good...
It's the most versatile. It's the one that you can do most things with. It's good for earring wires. It's good for rings. It's got some structure and strength in it, so it would even be good for pendants and bangles. So definitely, definitely get that.
If you just want to get one and really versatile.
Yeah, my favourites are 1 mil, 0.8 and 0.6.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I have everything. I've got all of them and 0.4 for weaving. So I'm
well, that's your speciality, but if you were
definitely the most versatile.
0.8.
Yeah.
Marvellous. Hope that helps you there, Jackie in Manchester. We've had one more there as well. Text us in. We'll get the text messaging service up after this, so you know how to get in touch. This is from Rosanna in Lancashire. Hi all. Great show so far. Nothing new there then. People at work always ask to buy my jewellery, but I just encourage them to make their own and send them in your direction. I do warn them about the addiction though. I know, we need to set up a self-help club. Thank you for my ever-growing addiction, Rosanna. And Rosanna, you know what? Thank you for spreading the word. Because as beautiful as your jewellery is, and you know, you should flog it, make a bit of money. But you know, I love the fact that you're actually sending them our way, because we're always trying to get new jewellery makers. Now, we're going to bring you that bead box. Do you remember the red coral and green aventurine bead box I showed you a moment ago? We're going to bring you that right after this. Don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making. Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka Water Slide Transfers. These transfers are sure to enhance your silver and polymer clay designs. Each pack contains an extensive collection of images from Art Deco to symbols and nature print. These easy-to-use sheets will come with full instructions and tips for use. They are a great way to embellish all of your creations. Use alongside our border mould and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
This bead box features 3 strands of zebra jasper and 3 strands of picture jasper, totalling a massive 2,210 carats, and all for just £24.95. The unusual shapes and textures in this bead box are sure to bring the focus straight to your jewellery. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code DTPO12. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Well, here at Jewellery Maker we have absolutely everything that the experienced jewellery maker requires. We also have absolutely everything that a beginner would require. But for the more experienced jewellery maker who has probably encouraged their own creativity, perhaps by buying the kits in the first place, they then move on and become able to look at the gemstones strands that we carry and the findings and almost make up their own kits, their custom-made kits. And then they're able to put together a beautiful piece of jewellery, possibly that they've even seen in a store in the high street or something, but put it together themselves, and there's nothing more rewarding than doing just that.
Hi, welcome back. Now, something I just want to flag up was the aquamarine that we were able to bring you this morning first thing, because you might have missed out yesterday on the strands that we had, and I'm very apologetic about the fact that I wish we'd had double the quantity available, but pieces were allocated straight away. So for anybody who missed out or anybody who wants to get some more, this is a new strand that we didn't have on yesterday. We've got it back in stock, and I'm just thinking in advance for those March babies, or those of you who really love that precious blue beryl, that blue aquamarine. They are the medium nuggets, and it was coming in as mere, and I find this staggering, £9.95. So pretty with your pearls, so pretty, you know, with your tiger's eye or your beautiful, oh, I've got this lovely blue tiger's eye coming up. smoky quartz that Laura's working with this morning. I mean, look at those two. Oh, look at that. Beautiful blue tiger's eye, symbol of strength and courage, and then that beautiful traveller's gem, that beautiful serene cool blue of your aquamarine. Oh, just two Yumsville for words. Right, it's time for my beadie box, so get that code written down because we sold out. Well, I say sold out, literally allocated out all of our stock on the aquamarine yesterday. Bag P, like bag puss, and then 77. Bag P 77. Biggest seller of the day already. And you know what will happen? Around 200 have already been allocated because I did that at 9:10 after the early bird special, which was 2 incredible quartz strands for $19.95. And we'll flag those up again for you later, or you watch the repeats if you want to grab those. Now, it's a beadie box, and I thought the first new kit, Gooseberry Mist of the day, would look great with an injection of any of these because of the reds. I think the challenge today with Laura would look fabulous with it. I know the lovely greens would look great with Carol's collection, but I've already encouraged them to mix and match, so I don't want to give them any more. It's a 6-strand beadie box. Now, I'm sure the girls will agree, 6-strand beadie boxes are great to increase your store, aren't they, and your gems, and yeah.
When you first started bringing them out, when you originally did the collections, and you had the bronzed and beautiful and all of that, and then you got a little bit too many and I had to stop.
Did you have to pull back?
I had to pull back, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. I do need to set up a counselling group, don't I, for our addictions, because seriously.
It is bad. Once you give in and you make that first order, you think, oh, do you know what, I'll just chuck everything in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Indulge. Yeah. I love the expression we had yesterday from a lady, too many pretties, not enough pennies.
Yeah.
Oh, that was lovely. We'll always do our best to make sure that you do have enough pennies. And I think the problem is which. It's the choice, isn't it? Now, I've got 6 strands. We're putting together 6 strands like we do with our kit. So what we're saying is by putting them in a box, by giving you the beadie box as well, which is very useful for your findings, your separate findings, or keeping your, if you're selling your pieces, keeping them separate for storage, or colour coordinating, which I know our other Laura does. Oh, Louise, sorry, she colour coordinates, her greens to her reds and keeps them all separate. Do you do that, Laura? Or do you just have them all in a hot
I'm a random person.
You're a random.
Yeah, I like to have them separate. I like them to have them in their stones.
Yeah.
So if I've got like pyrite, it will be all together.
Oh, okay. That's a different way of doing it.
I don't mix shape. I mix shapes and stuff as long as it's the same stone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an organised way of doing it.
But I don't. I'm not one of these that sits and I don't pick my colours out. I just.
Right.
I'm a bit more of a random person.
So you're organised with gemstone rather than colour.
Yeah, and I just go with it.
There's no right and no wrong. It's what we like to do. It's like the way we put books on the shelf or cans in the cupboard. Right, the aventurine and the red coral. So we're putting them together to give you great affordability. Now, these are the large nuggets of aventurine from the Latin paraventura, meaning by chance, when some metal workers accidentally dropped some copper findings into molten glass and realised that it created a lovely sparkling, glistening effect. Now, this is a natural occurrence that happens in this beautiful aventurine, and these are the medium nugget sizes, and carat weight wise, 260 carats. Now, we've got some lovely shapes. Well, in our beadie boxes as well, we love to do some lovely shapes. And I know they're called bead boxes, but these are genuine gemstones. These aren't plastic beads, just so we know. And they don't stay around for long, the bead boxes. We get different ones all the time. We create different ones in terms of what goes in them. It really is what you like and grabbing it, okay? So this is probably the last time you're gonna see this, if they all go, is what I'm saying. And then in a couple of months' time, I think we're changing the bead boxes concept altogether. So if you're a bead box lover, you've got to be jumping on it in the next few weeks, basically, because we like to, change and keep things up to date, keep things new for you. Now, I've got them in the tubes as well, the aventurine, the tubes. It's a lovely gentle green. It's a very easy colour to accessorise with because it's not so bright and in your face. I mean, you can see already with the dark chocolate browns, it just lifts. Can you see why I was going down the Gooseberry Mist kit? It's very gentle and easy on the. It's very complimentary, I think, on the skin tones as well because it's not a brash, harsh colour. It's very gentle on the eye. And then we've got this, but it's a very durable gem for your gemstone jewellery, for your jewellery making. We've got them in the lovely puffy rice bead shape there as well. So 3 beautiful strands. But we did think, let's inject it with a bit of colour. I mean, nature, in gemstones, nature emulates in gemstones what she does in nature. So what goes with the greens? Well, it's all those beautiful flower colours, isn't it? I mean, everything goes with green. You just look at your garden and any colour goes with the green, doesn't it? You've only just got to look at a flower bed. So let's give you those rich rose reds, those poppy reds in the coral, in the irregular nuggets there. Oh, hello there. What you up to, eh, Laura? She's trashing the place. That's all right, darling. I do it on a regular basis. These are my large, she's delving and rummaging, that's what she's doing. These are my large coral nuggets. I've also got the coral drops. So I mean, this is a real intense. It's interesting how the different shape, I think, brings out a different tone. I'd say these are brighter, you know, like a pillar box red, and these are darker, there's a darker richness to those drops of the coral. And then I've got my coral red, I always forget the name of these. I always start thinking dumbbells and salt peppers. What are these called again? Huh? No? What shape's that, Laura? What shape is that? What shape is that? We've called them tubes.
Oh,
They're like little dumbbells, aren't
Yeah.
they? They're like little chess pieces or...
Yeah, they're kind of like, almost like, I don't want to say bone, but it's kind of got that kind
column. I think they're called a column.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was getting there with the bone shape.
The bone thing. It's not a very sexy cell, though, is it? Have a gem in the shape of a bone. I do know, darling. I know exactly what you mean. We're calling them columns, but I think salt peppers, salt shakers, pepper shakers. They're a lovely shape anyway. Let's face it. Let's have a look. They're beautiful, beautiful shape. You've been paying too much operation. That's your problem, Laura.
2 young kids.
I know. She's got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. Is it any wonder? There we go. 6 gorgeous strands. What's the collective carat weight, honey? Or should we take you through them individually? Oh, yes, of course, because, of course, with coral, we don't measure in a carat weight. So the 550 carats actually is referring to the adventurine. So what would you put with this right now? I mean, you don't have to use them all at once, obviously. I've got some gorgeous chalcopyrite coming up as well. And I think, actually, if I just take away those 4 strands and I bring in your chalcopyrite, it's your peacock stone, as it's sometimes called. I mean, just look at those. That's coming up later. It's like your green version of your beautiful lapis, isn't it? Doesn't that look beautiful? I mean, again, with that tiger's eye coming up later on in the new kit. Just fabulous. There's the first kit, the gooseberry mist. I've got some fantastic dark green tiger's eye coming up, as well as the pink and the blue. I mean, look at those. They're very easy to accessorize with lots that's on the show today. Beautiful. So you've got 6 amazing strands, and we are going to give you an absolute incredible price. When you see us selling our strands, our most incredible low price today that we've had was $7.95, wasn't it, on a strand of gemstones. So £8 per strand. That's roughly £48, isn't it? Sorry, £8 per strand times 6, £48. But we're not going to charge you that because we put it together in a box, and the beaded boxes are soon to be made extinct. Eradicated. It sounds so brutal, doesn't it? We're going to... Redundant. That's much nicer. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, made redundant. Because we're going to bring you a new way of, bringing the gemstone strands. So if that's what you love, I'd jump on these. 10 have already been allocated. But I want 40 allocated in the next few seconds. So we're going to go straight down to £24.95. It's working out at £4 a strand. And then 95p for your beadie box. £4 for your coral. And remember what Carol said earlier, you know, she makes her gemstones go so far. And when you've got those nuggets, when you've got those little columns, there's loads of gems on one strand. I mean, roughly the strands are about 17 inches to 18 inches there. Beautiful. Can go a long way out. I tried and tested a 6-strand beadie box. Can make 8 pieces of jewellery. Yeah, about. What?
Well, 15, but that's with wire. That's just with 1 reel of wire added to it.
Heavens above, 15 with a roll of wire. 15! That's amazing. You get the new world record. That is amazing. I'm impressed. I mean, I only said 8 because we had 8 pieces made yesterday.
But that's without wire.
Yes, of course, yeah. Our one yesterday, we just had to use what was in the box and just beading thread. But, you know, it just and those threading materials, like the wire we're discussing, very affordable, like we showed you on the website. So for $24.95, and if you love these colours, and those gentle greens are so easy to accessorize with, because you do think of nature, you do think of the garden, yellows, purples, pinks, £4.15 per strand. £4. Let me just hold this up to the neck. £4. So for these 2 strands, £8.30. It's ridiculous, even as I say it. That's like 2 strands for the price of 1, isn't it? When you think of our price points today or every day. So it's like buy 3, get 3 for free, isn't it? Buy 1, get 1 free. Essentially, isn't it? Because the price is so low. I mean, our lowest price strands, nothing wrong with the quality there, are $7.95. So that's why I say that. It's half the price of what they should be if they were sold individually. And this is why I go back to us putting them all in the box. Regulars are already there. That's a free phone number. It's the only bead 6-strand box that I've got, because my other one coming up later on is that one with the findings of the 5-strand box. That is very exciting. But, you know, if you're thinking about bumping up your store, and again, I can't wait to see your designs coming through on the Wall of Fame. So $24.95, the code to write is SSBO08. And again, stay watching for the chalcopyrite. It's nice to have some new gems. I've never, ever in 8 years talked about chalcopyrite, so that's a new one for me. It's coming up very, very, very soon. Oh, do you know what I've got? And it was Tina, lovely Tina from Essex, who said, she says, pinks. Oh, no, I picked up the wrong thing. Pinks. We never think of putting the pinks with them. Look at the pink with there. Ooh, look at that with the green. See how they go with so much, don't they? You get the chalcopyrite, 1 strand of that lovely aventurine, go down the red and the green route, go down the green and the pink. Beautiful. Ah, what's that, darling? And we've got the best quality tiger's eye that you can see there that we've ever had at Jewellery Maker coming up. So come on in, don't miss out on your 6-strand bead box there, because unfortunately we could be saying goodbye to them very soon. Gorgeous. Let's have the kit rundown. Let's show you everything you're getting in your 6-strand beady box. And make sure you get the aquamarine while you're on the line as well. Don't forget the aquamarine. There's so much I don't want you to miss out on today. Got those 3 strands of tiger's eye, top quality. Yeah. Got some fabulous pyrite coming up as well. So there you have it, all of that for $24.95, 1p all weekend, free phone number. And again, you know what? New buyers, that could be what you start with. And then get the crazy clasp findings kit, because that had the fundamentals in it that we showed you earlier, $17.95. You could just get a silver kit and then a gemstone kit and make your own kit, as opposed to, you know, buying one of our self-contained kits that we've got today. Have a look at what's still to come. Have a look at what's still to come. I'm going to do my chosen by you section in a moment. You've got your 3 tiger's eyes, the best quality we've ever had here on Jewellery Maker as far as I'm concerned. And we've got my chalcopyrite coming up, still to come. Yeah, I know. Keep tuned. And what's that? What's that beautiful, beautiful gemstone there? That is a massive strand of tiger's eye in a massive carat weight of Mookaite kit. My second new kit of the day that I just wish I had 200 of. I don't have the quantity in that kit, but we have oodles of beauty. Gotta stay watching. Chosen by you up next.
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. This beadbox features 3 strands of red jasper and 3 strands of aventurine totaling 1,240 carats, all for just $19.95. These earthy tones are great for your autumn collection. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code DFP038. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka textured stamps for all your polymer and silver clay projects. A wide range of Lisa Pavelka stamps come in a variety of unique patterns and textures. Each stamp is designed to give highly detailed results for both dimensional design and surface imprinting. Each stamp comes unmounted for optimal usability. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, please visit our website.
My feelings on Jewellery Maker. I think Jewellery Maker is great fun. You get to meet loads of people you never knew that were there, never knew they existed, because there's a community on Facebook that you can speak to. There are people who, there's little groups that you can join, and everybody likes to make different things. They'll show you the pictures. If you've got advice or they've got advice, you can swap notes. There are all kinds of people of all different ages. It's not just geared at ladies. You've got some gentlemen joining now, and you can make jewellery with your children. It's a nice community thing to do, and I like the togetherness. It feels like you've suddenly got a whole load of friends out there, and it's just a nice warm feeling as well as being fun.
Hi, welcome back. The Chosen by You section, and this is where we ask you to choose 10 components from Jewellery Maker, and we ask one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery, and if it is your choice that is chosen, you get to keep the jewellery, which is fabulous. And today's jewellery was made by our lovely Laura, and it is fabulous. It is absolutely fabulous. I'll just talk you through what we gave Laura, and Sarah picked this, you see. So Sarah gave a list of 10 items from the website, and she says, I'd be very interested to see how a designer would work with this selection. I've included a pair of clip-on earring findings. As I do not have pierced ears, I would like to see these in action. She says, I love the show. I watch it every day, as do my children. My 4-year-old son, Joshua, likes to watch the beads spinning. That's one of the only things that will stop him in his tracks. And she says, my 20-month-old daughter, Courtney, loves it when the presenters talk to her through the telly. She also loves to wear the jewellery I make for her. She's already an addict. Well, Joshua. Hello, Courtney. Hello, darling. Are you watching? Are you being good for Mommy? I hope so. Is Mommy gorgeous to you? She is. Love Mommy. Give her a big kiss. Okay, hello, Joshua. There we go. They're almost the same age as your two, aren't they, Laura?
Yeah, sounds
2
like
and a 4.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
20 months and 4.5.
Yeah.
Right.
Got our hands full.
Absolutely. She says, keep up the good work. Love the laughter. Sarah, you've got your email, Sarah Picton, but you've also signed it Sarah Boyce. So Sarah, this is your choice. Now, what we've got going on here, and then I'll ask Laura to join me and talk me through her designs, is the fabulous carnelian that you chose. Beautiful. I mean, I love this gemstone because of its, when you get it in a really good quality like this strand, You get a gorgeous, gorgeous richness in there. These are the 6mm rounds, and you also chose some larger rounds, and you also chose these fabulous pyrite hearts. These fabulous pyrite hearts. So we've got the pyrite puffy hearts there. I'm just going to show you a few of Sarah's list. Now the pyrite puffy hearts are £9.95, and Laura's made 2 pairs of earrings and a beautiful bracelet and incorporated them in the necklace, so I can see already they've really gone a long way. And there's gorgeous rich carnelians there as well. You also chose the 6mm black onyx rounds, which are just fabulous next to that carnelian. I mean, those two are just a match made in heaven. So we'll see some designs with all 3 of these, courtesy of Laura. Really beautiful choice there. And the interesting silver clip-on findings. And that was a good choice, Sarah. I really commend you on that one, simply because we used to do clip-on earrings on our sister channel, Gems, and a lot of ladies have asked me since, you know, well, you don't do them anymore. And I'll be very honest with you. There just simply wasn't demand. So when the jewellery was made in the clip-on earring style, there just wasn't the demand. So it wasn't like we were trying to alienate any of those of you that don't have their ears pierced. But the good news is, here on Jewellery Maker, you can actually just get the clip-on findings for yourself and make your own. So that's why we don't do it anymore on our sister channel. So as you can see, they've got the connector there, and they've got that lever arch back there to clip onto the back of the ear to fit any size of the ear there. And they've got that lovely silver dome-like panel dome on the front. Okay, beautiful pair of earrings have been made. Let's have a little look at the designs. Laura, can you join me, darling? Do you want to tell us about your designs here, beautiful? I know you didn't get, we haven't talked about the amethyst hearts and the amethyst. We've concentrated on these gemstones. So your come-up trumps there with the beautiful wire work, darling.
Yeah, because obviously we don't know 100% about this person, it's quite hard, because obviously we've got to try and go by the stones, and because they were quite delicate, I did do one very gem-heavy piece, because I thought, you know, if you do like all the gems, it's there. The thing about these earrings, although they are on the clip-on findings, I did figure that she might not have pierced ears by
That's
that.
the choice, yeah.
But you can easily take any of the other earrings off of the hooks and put them on there as well.
Oh,
so
genius.
You know, I figured I might as well make the use of the other earring hooks, because you can either give them away or, you know.
Or do what you said. If she's a jewellery maker, just take them off.
If she's a jewellery maker, you just simply have to open up the shepherd hook. These clips do have, they open up, the little loop opens up just like the shepherd hooks. So you can make it, but the reason I did something simple like that is because they were silver and I had a lot of gold.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to minimise the amount of gold on show with the silver.
Sure.
So that was the only reason that they were quite gem heavy.
And you got the garnets there from her choice as well, the garnets.
Yeah, so I just thought I'd do a wire sculpture pendant. And been a bit of a heart theme with the pyrite hearts. I just thought I'd do something a little bit different, and it's just on a little bit. And then on the back of these are just some little simple charms.
These are beautiful. These are such lovely gifts as well, wouldn't they? Look at that. Fantastic wire work. Isn't that beautiful?
I mean, the gold really does go with the
they look like fruits of the forest, like little berries, don't they?
Yeah.
And that was the finishing touch at the back there you just described.
Yeah, just a little
lovely
it's
little
just
accent.
A couple of strands as well to give it a bit of thickness as well. And I think when you've got a different colour to silver, they actually do make a lovely chain.
Yes, they do, yes.
I mean, the silver does make a lovely chain, but I think the coloured ones make a nicer chain.
Some people mix them up, don't they, and have a few different colours there. This was the bracelet, and you said something very handy, because if you ever email us in on the Chosen by You section, feel free to let us know what your likes are, and also perhaps your wrist size.
Yeah, because I struggled, because I thought, well, these are quite dainty stones. You don't know what that person's like, whether they've got small wrists, big wrists.
Because we want to keep the jewellery for ourselves. I mean, I know we can give it away for someone with a dainty wrist, but, you know, for instance, if Sarah, I don't know what your wrist size is, but if you ever want to just jot it down, just let us know, or you know, say, for me, it would be, I love earrings. Yeah. You know, so it'd be obvious, but you've done a lovely little stretchy there as well, which is fabulous for whatever the wrist size.
Just like little bows. They look like little bows. So what I've done is
fab, aren't they?
The little red stone is in the middle of each of the sort of bows.
Yeah, and then the black onyx.
Yeah, just to break it up a bit. And this one, because I only had one thickness of wire, what I've done is just to give it a little bit of something, because I've just used monofilament and I've just weaved that in. So
the little garnets.
Yeah, just to give it a little bit of something, and it actually does, I think, looks quite pretty when it's
beautiful,
on.
Yeah.
Just some handmade clasps and bead caps as well, just to give it a
Very
little
pretty.
bit of something.
Very pretty. And I'm going to take this one off the bust so we can really see its beauty, and I'm just going to hold it against my neckline here, because this is absolutely spectacular. Have a little look. Look at this. And this is using the carnelians, the onyx.
That's basically using
pyrites.
everything.
Yeah.
That's got a bit of everything in it.
Isn't that? That looks so expensive.
Yeah, and I did it so that the hearts alternated, and if you just push them, they will lay flat, so that they kind of look like they're tumbling a bit.
Yeah.
Kind of
yeah.
fell.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Just
absolutely
again,
beautiful.
that is just completely bead woven.
That's
Just
beautiful.
beading wire and lots of patience. That did take me a
Lots.
while.
Did it? I bet it did. I
In
bet
between
it did.
two kids trying to nick a few beads
You must
from
have
me.
been up till midnight with that one. Gorgeous. And then the earrings at the end there, like you said, you could swap and change it, you know.
Yeah, you can just transfer it over and have it hanging off of there. So even though you've only got one little pair on there, you effectively
we can, yes, absolutely. And like you said, if she you know wanted to give them to anybody, or beautiful. Thank you very much, Laura. Okay. They're all yours, Sarah. They're all yours.
I hope she likes them.
I'm sure she will. Who wouldn't? They're just fabulous. Okay, so this email us in, chosen by you at jewellerymaker.com. And each day we just pick out somebody's, you know, and that's that. And then they win the jewellery. So there you go. Brilliant. All right. I'm going to do my chalcopyrite. Let me just show you it with those puffy hearts, for instance, or these lovely rounds of the pyrite. We just saw the puffy hearts there in the Chosen by You section by Sarah. So if I give you those puffy hearts, or the pyrite rounds. And the reason I do this is because you've got the pyrite inclusions within the chalcopyrite. The clue's in the name, isn't it? Or sometimes called the peacock or the peacock copper ore stone. It's sometimes called well, it's chalcopyrite, the peacock ore. It is literally a copper iron sulfide. It's got a different crystal structure to pyrite, but very similar. It takes its name from the Greek words chalkos, meaning copper, and pyrites, meaning striking fire. And it's the gem of happiness and joy, and it's supposed to tune into the positive forces of your life and the energy of others if you're into the metaphysical side of your gems. For jewellery, you tend to use the matrix more than anything. So within it, if I just show you here, you can see the pyrite in the chalcopyrite there. Often it's a golden colour as well, and you get it can resemble gold. But it's a beautiful, beautiful gemstone, and the peacock ore, or bornite is another name, chalcopyrite. Gorgeous, big puffy pillows there. Now it's kind of like a taster, because we've never had it before. And over 8 years, I've never spoken about it on any of our channels, and it's really to see how you like it. So I'm only starting with double figures. Now I put it with the earlier, we've got the tiger's eye here. I mean, it looked so beautiful with the smoky quartz as well. I mean, if you just put this, the reason I picked up the pyrite is because of the gold flecks within it. Can you see those at home? It's like a green version of lapis, isn't it? It's beautiful, isn't it? Do you think it's beautiful? And there's your green tiger's eye coming up. There's some very pretty, we had our brulette cut white quartz yesterday. So there you go, with the smoky quartz brulettes later on. Fabulous. Again, I think that new strand of chalcopyrite would look great with the first new kit, Gooseberry Mist. You know, and it's a different shape. We're down to less than 50 of that first new kit of the day there. So proving very, very, very popular. So I'm only starting with double figures for the chalcopyrite. See how you like it. If it goes down well, we'll order some more. But for those of you who don't want to miss out, because that's no guarantee. If we're thinking, okay, people kind of liked it, but I don't think we'll bother again, then we won't. So if you like it, now's the time to jump on that phone line and not miss out. Personally, I don't see what there isn't to like, just because you've got those very rich bottle greens, and it's the pillow shape, and it's nice to see what looks like the lapis, but in the dark green. The dark, rich pillow greens. And do you know what? For a starter, for a new gemstone, for a new line of gemstone, we are going to give you an absolute fantastic starting price. See, with the chocolate browns. Beautiful. There it is. $7.95. It's insane, isn't it? Look how big and striking those octagons are. Well, not octagons, the square pillows. Again, just one of those in a ring, as Laura was saying, you know. Beautiful. Do you like it? Yeah, statement rings.
In the middle, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to be proving popular. Have you seen chalcopyrite before?
I haven't, no.
No?
No, it reminds me of, oh, I can't say the name of it. It's like chrysocolla.
Oh, chrysocolla.
That's the one?
Yes, chrysocolla, yeah.
That kind of look with the sort of mix of colours.
Yes,
That's my favourite kind of colour. So
Is it? You're very much the greens and that.
Greens, muddies, turquoise teals, all my colours.
Beautiful. This could be your chance to get a hold of it then, and especially as it's $7.95, that's, if you like, an introduction price, because we're introducing you to this beautiful gemstone. If we think there's the demand, you know, we'll try and get some more. I haven't got any more for you at the moment. This is the only strand in the line. We think it's beautiful, but it's what you think. So, you know, if there isn't, then we won't get it back in again. But if you think you like it, well, I'd get it now while there is availability. Carol, what do you think, darling? It's gorgeous, isn't it? The little flecks of the...
I really like greens.
Do you? You love the greens as well? Yeah.
Greens.
Me too. Greens and blues, I love them. Those purples, those mermaid colours.
And orange would look really nice with that.
Orange, yes.
Is it
oh,
calcite?
yeah.
You know, the
calcite
would look.
We had a lovely kit yesterday, that golden mist, golden dreams, and I kept calling it chocolatey orange. But there's some really lovely red oranges, like calcite in that. There were.
And Mystic Carnelian would.
Yeah. Oh, Mystic Carnelian! I'm loving this. She can make up her own kits. You're free later. Make some kits for us. Mystic Carnelian would be sensational. $7.95 for your chalcopyrite. That beautiful, like I said, it's like the green version of lapis. That's the best way I can describe it to you. Now, while you're on the phone line, shall I do my pink tiger's eye? Shall I do my pink tiger's eye? Let's get a different bit of colour in here. Yeah. Because I think this always reminds me of Tina, just getting that opposite colours. Because I just think when you get those opposite colours together, they rock. They bring out the best of each other. I've got the green and I've got the blue gold. Or less than 50 of the chalcopyrite, and then I'm going to launch my hot pink tiger's eye. Put it with those lovely puffy hearts of the pyrite. Put it with the lovely new smoky quartz coming up today and those beautiful delicate brillettes. Put it with that gorgeous tiger's eye coming up later in that new kit. Put it with your gooseberry mist. We may never see it again. I mean, I never say never. I always think they make great stretchies as well. You could just put a little round gemstone of that lovely Chinese jade in between that red and the gooseberry mist, and again a lovely bangalette, haven't we? Oh, now we can really see up close. I've got more gold shimmering pyrite bits. They're not coming out on there, are they? It's looking more sort of malachite-esque there. Let me just show you what I can see, but you get them home and see those. Can you see those flickers in there? Yeah. Beautiful. It is pyrite in there, yeah. It's a copper iron sulfide. Isn't that beautiful? It is, exactly. It's like green lapis lazuli. So I'm getting a great response here. It's flying out, and we've given you that wonderful introductory price there to test bed if you like it, of $7.95. You what, my darling? Yellow copper is another name for it. Oh, that's a new one on me. Yellow copper, or the peacock stone. Yellow copper. There you go. I don't see much yellow, but there you go. $7.95, free phone number, 1PP all weekend. And I'm down, oh, girls, I'm down to the last 20. I'm afraid you might miss out. Laura and Carol, sorry. Well, you could, yes. You might just have to accidentally leave this and take half each, and then that's the end. We never see it again.
Well, you know.
Absolutely. $7.95. Let's launch the hot pink tiger's eye. Yeah. Let me show you all three. The only drawback is my quantity of each. Not enough. It's like my aquamarine. I do not have enough of each. Let me show you all three. Quite frankly, I'd have to get all three because it's the best quality tiger's eye I've seen. I've got that big, beautiful brown tiger's eye in my Mookaite kit later. Look at these. I'm going to go for the hot pink. I haven't got enough of each. It's like the aquamarine yesterday. I wish we could have got more. But let's do the hot cerise pink, because these are all new today on the show. And it is a real magenta pink. Would have looked nice with the roll the dice kit yesterday. This would look great in our third new kit, which is lots of lavenders and purples. Bright pink faceted rondelles. Beautiful tiger's eye. Can you see that chatoyancy? If it's cut well, you really see that coming to the surface. It's a symbol of courage and strength. Beautiful gem that's been around for ancient times. And I was saying last week, this is the weird thing, I was saying last week how I can't even remember the last time I saw Tiger's Eye on our sister channels. And I happened to say the same thing about malachite. Sat on the stool on Monday and saw both. And I was like, wow, I don't believe this. I haven't seen it for years. And then I saw some Tiger's Eye and a pair of earrings. That went to $19.99. Two little lovely rectangles of Tiger's Eye. And then I saw a lovely malachite ring and a pendant that Theodore bought for his lady and his daughter. Yeah, malachite. Beautiful. And they were, I think, $19.99 as well. Beautiful in our Tougalon range. And that was just, I'm just talking about one piece in each, you know. So this is gorgeous quality. And you are getting so much more on a strand, aren't you? Did you see that close-up? I mean, hot cerise pink. It almost looks holographic. It moves in the light. You think it's kind of like, does it stay like that, you know, cerise pink and then to the dark? But can you see it moving as they turn on the turnstile there? Can you see how it goes from a dark raspberry and then it moves over to a bright pink? You see the light hitting the surface of the rondelles. They're faceted to give us great luster. It seems to change colour to a dark raspberry blackcurrant. It's such an amazing gemstone. And cut beautifully. New today, limited availability. I've only got double figures of all of these strands. That's the drawback. That is the drawback. But we will not make, well, we don't want you to miss out. We're going to give you a fantastic price. Do you think that's beautiful? Could you see yourself working with that, Carol?
I absolutely love it.
She's mesmerised. You can barely talk.
It's just
You're just looking at the big screen, aren't you?
Yeah,
I saw you looking at the big screen and you're just like in awe.
And then the lustre of it as well. It's just gorgeous.
And you're sitting a couple of metres away from me there.
I know. It's
Everybody,
gorgeous.
This is Carol a moment ago. Just looking lovingly up at the screen. It just stopped her in her track. She actually downed tools and just went.
I did.
There we go. Down $15.95 for 250 carats. And while I've been rattling on, we've got 40 remaining. You've got to be quick. It's like the aquamarine yesterday. And I will actually, while I'm on the subject, I'll show you the aquamarine again in a moment, just so anybody missed out, because I had another new strand to bring you today, simply because of the demand yesterday. So we've been delving in the warehouse there. But I'm down to the last 40 now because there were callers on the phone loving this as much as you were, Carol, there. So, my darling, I jot down the code. If you need to leave and go and talk to the call centre, it's perfectly understandable. I'll just fill the air. I'll just fill the, the air time while you're not sitting there with, I'll have a chat to our Laura or something like that. There we go.
I'll be gone as well.
Oh no, she says she's going to go as well. That's it. I've lost both my girls. $15.95. Congratulations to those who are already on that phone line, making sure you don't miss out. Too good to be gone. Too good to be gone. Too good to be true. No wonder it's gone. Gosh, I'm all backwards this morning with my speech. Yeah, not much left. So come on in nice and early so you don't miss out, and then I'll bring you the green later and the blue gold. Last how many? 30 now. Oh, girls, the stool's going to be spinning, they're going to be gone. Last 30 now. Don't let that put you off on the repeats, because our web buyers must remember to check out their baskets within the next 60 minutes, otherwise all of this beautiful Tiger's Eye gets reallocated back into stock. If you're a new buyer who bought the Gooseberry Mist kit and has just got the chalcopyrite, and thinks to yourself, I'd love the hot pink Tiger's Eye, then come on in. You're adding to an existing order. And do what Laura said. She said you might, just get it home, have a little play, look at it. You might be inspired by the magazines. You might be inspired by what's happening in the seasons. I mean, I don't know where you take your inspiration from. It might be like when we watch the BAFTAs, the jewellery that's in vogue. And the nice thing is when you make your own jewellery, whatever's in vogue this year, if it changes next year, take it apart. Change the look, change the fashion. Under £16, it's yours. I'm loving it. Last 20 though, last 20. And coming up again in the show is the green and the blue. I know there will be regulars out there having all three, and I don't blame you, because it's simply the finest Tiger's Eye we've seen on Jewellery Maker. And if you love your Tiger's Eye, what is that gorgeousness there? I spoke to Laura earlier and she said, you know what, it's so beautiful, Fee. I just had to leave it as it is, and I totally agree. There is no way that is going into a box. That is coming home with me. That is coming home with me, because this kit's going to be a sellout, isn't it, darling?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Very briefly, can I show you the aquamarine again? Because I'm doing it on the hour, every hour. I've got good availability. That, you know, I'm starting with 3 figures and good 3 figures. And I'm just thinking of everybody that missed out on the aquamarine yesterday. It's not going to be the same story necessarily with the tiger's eye. People are going to miss out on that, but you're not going to miss out on a strand of the aquamarine because it was a, you know, sellout success. And my drawback yesterday was certain strands I only had double figures, and I'm sorry about that. That's our fault. But I know almost 50% of the stock's been allocated. So if you miss this, you know what it's like when we come to March. There won't be any aquamarine to be seen. $9.95. I'm sorry I can't give you the carat weight, but you can see the size. I know it's more than 4 instance. I'm giving you my judgment on this, but I know it's more than 60 carats because our 4mm faceted rounds were 60 carats yesterday, and this is bigger. So I personally would put this up there to about, yeah, 90 or so, but that's my personal judgment. But I think you buy it because of its beauty and the fact that it's gorgeous aquamarine. Coming up, the moo kite after this.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
This bead box features 6 strands of genuine pearls, including chocolate, peacock, mushroom and cream pearls, all for just £34.95. Give your designs that classic look. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code TAMG89. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The best thing about Jewellery Maker is being able to use genuine gemstones that have been ethically sourced. You know are from a reliable seller, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, and you get gemstones here that you very rarely see anywhere else on the high street, and if you are lucky enough to find them, you'll be paying per bead a lot more than you'd pay here for the strands that we carry, and the variety and the quality is excellent.
I like Jewellery Maker because it counters for everybody's levels of creativity. It doesn't matter if you're starting off, whether you're a beginner or whether you're an expert, Jewellery Maker can really capture your creativity and make you a jewellery artist.
This kit is called Indulge. And that is exactly what it is. You never heard me say that before, have you? Indulge, indulge, enjoy. Soak up the beauty, fall in love, have a romance with the gemstones in this kit, which is simply delicious. I don't think gemstones can be more beautiful. This is the epitome of nature at her best. This is gorgeous. As soon as you see it, dial. I only have limited availability. I only have double figures. Gosh, darn it. Huh? Where's the fun in that? But for you, if you're quick, you can indulge. Now, let me pick up. I can see there's a lot of you out there that love your tiger's eye. Look at that for a strand of lovely jubbliness. Talk about stonking. Look at the size of those red 16mm tiger's eyes. Have a little look. 700 carats of delicious, beauteous quality. Tiger's eye at its finest, at its red, natural browns. Look at these, with those copper golds. Oh, Chimakuchi, these are beautiful. Handle them, hold them, love them, caress them. Huge. Now, in the blue tiger's eye, when we've got it in the 16mm rounds on the website, when we've added, it's 14, is it? We're just checking on our own website here. $14.95, I believe, for this single strand. And quite rightly so. Should be at least that. I think that's for the smaller ones like this later on, if you don't mind me saying so. Yeah, this is 16mm. These are bigger. So these should be $19.95, because I think you're comparing with smaller on the website there. You're comparing with 14. Don't make comparisons like that. That's rubbish, that is. Look at these. I'm talking to my beloved producers. The 18mm are £30. Now that's, even that by our own standards, is a bargain. These are in between 16mm. So actually I'm being conservative. Perhaps they should be closer to £24. Look at that beauty. Look at that chatoyancy. Now this is why you saw me wearing that bracelet earlier that Laura made. She's kept it simply in its entirety. She didn't use all the gemstones in that bracelet for it, you know, and it is simply deliciously beautiful. So there's your one strand. You think that'd be the end of it? I know, I've finished myself there with that £25 there, just that one strand. Then we've got the mookaite. Now, it's all these colours, isn't it? And for a long time, I have not seen mookaite A in a kit or faceted. Look at these beautiful colours. Now, you've seen me wearing the earrings that Laura made as well. Look at this. That's an ice cream sundae at the bottom there. Look at that. That is all natural. That is the beauty of mookaite. Baby ice cream pink. And then next to ochre mustard, next to chocolate hazelnut praline, next to a cricket ball, next to burgundy, next to a golf ball, next to a beautiful glowing sunshine orb, next to, ooh, the dark night. I mean, they're all so beautiful and different. Look at that. Gorgeous and faceted. A grapefruit, a rosy apple. Oh, just too beautiful for words. These are 10mm. Now, our 6mm rounds, unfaceted rounds, are £5 for the little diddy ones. And these are 10mm. So even if you just said, okay, these are jumping up, so let's give you, I wouldn't say this, because I think, I'm going to go $9.95 if you don't mind me saying so for that mookaite, because that is quality, and it's faceted, which involves more work and more labour, and labour intensive and costs more. Then, I'm going to give you my tiger's eye for $25 because it is the big 16mm, so I'm on £25 already, and hold your horses. What's coming into shot now? Oh, hello. Oh my word. Oh, does it get any better? Yes. Look at this strand. The beautiful pear shapes. They are, do you think they're gorgeous? 670 carats of the pear shapes and 220 carats of the faceted rounds. How beautiful. I think they've got the carat weights the wrong way round on our little slide, but I'm hoping it says the right thing on your website. How beautiful, because that is 670 carats, that is 220. So these are your three ample, beautiful strands. Tiger's eye, mookites, I mean, any of those. Look at that. Could have been a fabulous pendant. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Just, oh, it's just fantastic. Three amazing strands of just gorgeousness. Indulge, but don't miss out. I'm starting with limited availability, double figures, sadly. Why, oh, why, oh, why? I wish I had 500 of these. I really do, to meet the demand. I really wish. So all I'm saying is please don't miss out, because I have a feeling everybody in the live show is going to be able to get this. And sorry if you're watching on the repeat, but it's always worth a phone call. It's a free phone number. It's amazing how I often say, you know, and it's true, when I come in the next day, I've got one or two or something, you know, because cards don't go through, or people change their mind, or people get distracted. So you're looking at a collective, 1,000, right, so let me do the maths here, 890, 1,690 carats, 1,690 carats, plus my silver. Let's have a look at the silver, 30 pieces of sterling silver, plus my 150 metres of monofilament, my 50 metres of beading thread, my 6 metres clear elastic, my large and small gift bag. Now, I'm afraid for my gorgeous new buyers watching, you do get, I'm afraid for you because our regulars are already there leaping on this because they know they don't see kits like this very often, not with Mookai and Tiger's Eye like that together. I don't think I've ever seen that partnership together in a kit. You get your free DVD, you can start making your jewellery with this very kit. We'll give you our Get Started booklet absolutely free. We'll give you our winter catalogue and you can just buy the kit. The reason I was tossing up separate prices, like 25 and 10, and then for that strand I'll give you another 15 at least. So we're already on £50. And then my silver, well, we did a little basic silver crazy class pack earlier. Even if I take that down to 13.63, and then I've got, well, £4 from a beading thread, 67, and then £1 from a bag, 68, and then I've got monofilament, okay, another £1, should we just say, to 69. We're near to £70 if we buy it all separately, roughly. That is, you know. So, but we want you to, and I'm going by our own prices, nobody else's. So, whatever you do, don't miss out, and good luck everybody, and enjoy. Enjoy. I've already want to make off with Laura's jewellery. No one's going to ever see this again, because Fifi's going to have it. $34.95. It is a little bit more, but let's look at all of what we are getting. We're getting so much. How beautiful is that kit? Isn't it one of the most beautiful kits you've ever seen? And, you know, you don't, obviously a kit like this, you can add so much more to it, you know, like a pyrite strand. I mean, I don't think you need to, no, but I'm being greedy about the lovely gems, you see. I don't want it all in one piece. I know that's what Laura had to do, you know, because that's the remit of, you know, what we give our guest designers, but, you know, you're thinking, no, there's, oh yeah, I need more, I need those smoky quartzes, a nice bit, oh, Laura Lou. Oh, give me the Botswana. Let me look at this. Look at this.
Look at that one.
Oh, you show me that when I come over to see you. Look at that. Look at the Botswana in Laura's challenge. Oh, I've got to have that. If you've got any Botswana at home, beautiful. Look at that. Another shape as well. I think that Botswana was £15, wasn't it? 30 of the kits left. Get the Botswana as well. We haven't even seen the designs yet. May never see them. May never see them, actually, if I have my way. I'd love to show you, Laura, but they've gone in my bag. They've gone. There's no designs to show you.
Didn't do anything.
Hey?
I failed on that one.
You failed on that one, didn't you?
Yes,
home. You left it at home. That's right. I'm so sorry, viewers.
Go back and get it. So.
Yeah. I love you, Laura. She goes along with me. Yeah, there's nothing to show you because Laura just left it on a train as she travelled down.
What can I say?
Do you have a kit rundown? Let's do it. I think we'll have to because they'll be over in a second. Yeah, loving this kit. Why didn't we have 500 of these? Well, they're genuine gemstones.
I was just going to say, that particular one out of my kit, if you imagine that on there as a pendant.
Oof.
In fact, I might ask God nicely if I can keep one of these to add to my colour.
Yeah, the carat weights are the other way around. I'm sorry, I did say that a moment ago because I said 670 carats are your pairs, your flat pairs, and then the 220 carats are the Mookai faceted rounds. Please just make that adjustment in your head because it says it wrong on those graphics, and it's daft. And I don't want you to send it back because they got the numbers the wrong way around. But this is what Laura was just showing me, just one of the pendants that she had because they're all so different, hanging from a Botswana, or with the golds there because there's gold in there as well. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? You might have to keep one, yeah. Challenge.
Not very discreet, am I?
I think you should. I've only got 20 left. I think you should. I think you should make yourself something like that.
Right.
We've seen the earrings and the bracelet. That have to come back again to me. Scotty won't let me.
I just basically had to do something focal with it, so I just thought it all just goes lovely into a big
beautiful
sort of chunky necklace.
Beautiful. Really. It's a real limited edition kit. I only started with double figures well done everybody who's watching the live show, because this is why you watch, because I do appreciate people watching the repeats and purchase on the repeats and can't always be with us, but we don't do it deliberately. I wish it's just being able to get the gemstones, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like you say, people that do craft fairs and stuff like that, you don't. I had to put them all together.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I probably would buy this kit and I would probably use them individually, not because they don't go together, because they do go beautifully together, but they're just so lovely. I would just use them all individually as well. And these pendants you could make just as wire wrapped pendants, and then you can just have them hanging on a chain. And if you do craft fairs, you can have like choose your own, or you could even say to them, look, choose a stone and
exactly. We said that with Carol earlier, didn't we? Pick the one. I mean, look at these; they're so different from the ones I had a moment ago. Look at the patterns on there. Can I please encourage all of our web buyers to make sure you check out, because a few people are missing out now on the phone lines, and I'm sorry if anybody misses out, but if you know you don't want it, it can come back into stock. But if you do really want it, remember to check out, because otherwise the worst thing for it to happen after 60 minutes is for you to lose that lovely kit that you really wanted. Now you're going to be able to show me a bit of technique, darling.
Yeah, I'm just going to show you how I did this little tassel part here, really. The necklace itself is all complete.
Yes.
But that tassel bit I did with the silver head ball pins.
Yes, because sometimes we don't have the chain, do we?
No,
so.
and it just has created your own sort of little tassel, really. Okay, so I've noticed in mine and yours, and my original one, that there's one lovely
mauve purpley one.
Really sort of, orange.
It's not your jumper, isn't it? It's like a russety red.
Yeah, like a stony colour.
Yeah.
So I chose that one there, and I've chosen it again here, just because it draws your eye to a focal, I think.
Yeah.
And it brings it out. And you also have a random one like this, I've noticed,
colours of a jumper, aren't they? Sort of the red and the gold and the...
They're also, I knew it was Mookai as soon as I saw it.
I like that one.
Yeah. But you can choose whichever one you want. But just because of the way I was using everything together, I thought to bring it together. So what I've done is I've got 2 long pieces of beading wire, which I've already cut. Okay. And again, I tried to choose contrasting colours so that they would all show around it. Yeah. But you can choose toning colours, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, when you separate those mookites, it's amazing, the different tones of each one that you get.
They're beautiful. So what I've done is I'm just going to pop one bead on, and I'm going to bring it right into the middle.
On both wires.
On both wires, and just kind of centralise it. The wires will be a little bit long, but it don't have to be as long as this. I get a little bit carried away.
There's loads of beading thread on there, isn't there?
The amount of times that I've cut it too short, and then I've had to redo it, so I'd rather just cut a bit off. So that's just like that, okay? And then what I'm going to do is take my focal... hold on a minute. Oh, I'm lying, I did that a bit wrong. Sorry, I'll start again.
That's all right, start again. I am down to literally single figures on this kit. Okay. 9.
What I did was, when you get your bolt ring and clasp, you get a nice sealed jump ring.
Oh yes, yeah.
So it's nice and secure. So what I've done is taken one of those.
Okay.
And I've popped that on both wires and brought that to the middle. That's it.
There we go.
There we go. And this is what my tassel hang from.
I see.
So that'll just come down like that. Then you put on... It looks a bit fiddly. It's really not. It's just me making it look a lot more fiddly than it actually is. I chose a grey bead.
Okay.
And just pop all 4 wires will go on it.
Yeah, okay.
Nice and easily.
So this is your starting point?
Yeah, this is the starting point, and then you just pull it, so there you've already got like a nice little...
Loop.
Yeah. And again, they'll all go straight through your bead, your focal bead. There, just like that.
Lovely.
And then you've got that hanging like that.
Yeah.
And then you simply split the wires.
For the rest of the necklace.
For the rest of the necklace. So all I'll do is just show you the first 2 beads just to give it a bit of weight, otherwise I'll have wires going everywhere. But what I actually did is I am trying to be more organised and actually use my beading board more. And I tend to do it more when I've got to do my kits, because I'm not the most organised person.
They're great because they stop your gems rolling
But
off.
they are really good, yeah.
Like you said, separating the colours and...
But I tend to clutter, see, I never tidy up after myself. So that's why I don't do it, because I end up with loads of them and they're all loaded and I think... So,
at least you're honest.
I am. So then I'm just putting that on there like that. And what I did was I actually spaced it all, so I had them all laid out, so I knew the patterns I was going to go with. I got the tones matching.
We do the beaded trays. I think they're 195.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking, what are they talking about as a new buyer?
I've got the big long one as well.
Oh yeah, the big, the grey one, yeah.
Yeah. So you've just got your beads on like that. I kind of wanted little bow effects.
Oh yeah.
You see what I mean? And then
you've got inverted.
Yeah. So then I would put a tiger eye on. And all I've done there is put 2 beads onto separate.
Because you've got the 2
just
wires.
to give a little bit of
variation.
Yeah, just to break it up a bit. So that's all you would do for that part, so that it would look like that. Okay. And then there is actually a 3rd bead running through it. Originally, I had 3 strings going through. This shows you that things go wrong, and it didn't crimp properly, so it came out.
Okay.
So what I did was I've just put a short piece in.
Oh, okay. Just took a little extra.
Yeah. And then I kind of secured it around these 2. I knotted it around these 2, and then it gave that 3rd bead in the middle. But that's optional.
Okay.
Okay. And then it's really simple. You've got your little jump ring there.
Yeah.
So that's going to just be where you hang everything from, really. So you just basically, because you can get 2 sort of charms as such out of each one.
Okay.
I tend to. I'll show you this. Can you see what I do when I'm trying to make the most of a jump ring, a head pin? What I'll do is I'll bend it over like this. Can you see past me? And then I'll bring it over the wire, and I'll pull it like that. Right, can you see? Then I'll take the pliers out. Oops. And then I cut it just sort of around about there, and then I straighten it up, and then it's a nice little loop for that there, if you can see. And then you don't end up with a piece that'll be too short for the next piece, because otherwise you've got to kind of try and guess, and then you might end up with a bit too small.
Just for the gemstone.
Yeah, and then I put a tiny little loop, really tiny.
That's to stop it
sliding off. Yeah. Right at the very end. And then pop another bead on. I bet you it'd be too short now. And even if it is a bit too short, if that one's a bit short, so that's probably a bit too short, so all I'll do is just bend it over as best I can, and then that'll be the bead stop. Lost me. Oh, I've lost.
I'm pretty sure on our live show now it's all been allocated. It's been that popular. Are you surprised, Laura?
No.
No.
No. Not at all. If you do mess up and it is a little bit too short, like I just did, just bend it over and then just give it a little flip, and it'll just hang like that. But basically all you do is link them, and all I've done is kind of linked them and popped 2 beads in between on the loops.
Oh.
So it's going to go on, obviously because I've messed that one up. You just open it out.
Yeah.
Pop it onto the jump ring.
Yeah.
You would make the necklace first, and then you would do this bit, because obviously it's going to move because I've not secured anything. And that's one.
Yeah.
And then you would just go down and down and down. That one's obviously, if it had
how do I get the length?
You just keep making links. So
I can see how I attach it to me first.
Yeah.
Jump ring.
Oh, that one broke.
It's all right, darling, we'll find it later.
That doesn't normally happen. It's just, I think, something about me today. I'm dropping everything.
Some days I have dropsy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to cut that as small as I can. And then what you do, these ones with the balls on would be like the side bits.
Yes.
And then just to get the length is you just do a double head pin. So you're just doing one like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right, I understand. Yeah.
And then you do
another
one like that. See, that's a better example of how it should work. The first one went a bit wrong.
And then
you would just link that onto there.
Gotcha. And then I can link onto the bottom of that one.
Another one, and then just squeeze it shut with the pliers, because it doesn't matter if they're
beautiful.
Not perfectly round.
Very effective, because if you haven't got the chain, it's literally creating that sort of drop look of the chain, and then
it's basically making a linked chain, but as a tassel instead. So I'll do one more very quickly.
It has been a sellout success, so don't forget to check out any of your baskets. Should we do another Tiger's Eye after this? For anybody missed out?
What I'll do is I will wire wrap one, so it shows that just if you don't want to put it all in a necklace like that, then you don't have to. So all I've done now, look.
We see that now. We can see what
you. It's just linked another head pin into that one. This has got a ball on it, but you know, you would do it with 2 head pins. And then just to create, and then you just carry on however you want. It doesn't have to be like that.
Long or tassely or short. Or...
and just to make that section bit there was really quick and simple.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. That lovely across the mookaite. It's that centerpiece of that peck at the bottom there.
Yeah, just
the head pin.
Yeah, the head pin there.
Up a bit, darling. That's it. Yeah.
All you do is get 2 head pins. I kind of just winged it really. Bend them slightly at the top. You get the impression I'm not...
I love the honesty. I mean, say it like it is.
I'm not a planny person. I just tend to just play about, and I'm one of these people that won't give up. I will keep going until it's how I want it to be.
Some cooks are like that. Some like to follow a recipe,
like that with my cooking
and some like
well.
to just create as they go along.
So what I'm doing is I put 1 in the bottom, 1 in the top, and because this necklace will be secure, because it would have been completely... It will hold it, then you've got 2 bits there, just like that, and then you simply... twist.
Give them a twiddle. Lock them into place.
Yeah, basically. I'm going to have to lay it down flat and cover it, I'm afraid, because it's the only way I'll be able to do it. You can do it with your pliers, but you basically...
While you're just doing that, we're going to go and see the Wall of Fame, and we're going to go and see Carol, see how she's doing it, and then I'm going to launch another Tiger's Eye, because in the live show, a lot of the stock has been allocated, and I will say on the web, 50% of the stock was allocated to our gorgeous web buyers, which is brilliant. So just to remind you to check out so that you don't miss out and it comes back into stock, i.e., you know, if you don't check out your basket, it's back in stock for everybody on the repeats.
It's not very good, but...
Of course it's good.
You get
That's what you were just locking it into place. In whichever fashion you want, really.
My hands are a bit hot.
That's right, darling.
Yeah, you could even that would stay just like that, and then you could just finish it off as it was. So that's it. You don't have to do that. It's just...
Let me show everybody. There we go. That's the effect.
You would just twist it a bit more. I'm just having a mini panic, so that's just how it is.
All right, don't you panic. Right, let's go and see Carol and this week's Wall of Fame. Alrighty, so let's see some of the entries this week for the Wall of Fame with my guest designer here, the lovely Carol. I love these. I remember these rice beads. This is number...
Gorgeous.
They are... I missed those.
Yeah, they're
That's
really
like missing the
gorgeous.
mookaite kit, isn't it? If you're not watching on the right time. Number 76, this is Jean from Buckhurst Hill. And it's Sculpey clay beads alongside the Longwood grain jasper rice beads. Yes, I remember those. She says, I think wood works well with Sculpey clay. And I've also put some smoky quartz chips in between the gemstones to help the necklace straighten nicely and give it a bit of colour contrast. It's a second attempt at Sculpey clay, and it's she says it's all still a bit basic for her, but I don't think that's basic at all. I think that's lovely. She says, keep up the fun. That's Jean from Buckhurst Hill, and good luck. Your number 76.
And this is number 77, and it's from Sharon. Hello to all at JM. It is a bracelet made from Amazonite faceted rounds and jade with a silver heart and a silver rose clasp. I added a silver chain as an extender and safety chain. Hope you like it. I love these colours. They are fresh and bright and remind me of springtime. It took me ages to get it right. I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but even though I open the jump rings like a door, etc., I can never get them to close properly. I always end up with a small gap and then it's not secure. Any advice would be welcome.
Right, what advice would you give girls to that? If you're closing your jump ring up and it's not quite...
Wiggle it.
Wiggle it, says Laura.
I'd wiggle it.
Wiggle it and squeeze it.
I was going to say with flat nose pliers, I get them. You have to be really careful because if you do too much, it'll just squash.
Right.
But at the widest bit, just squeeze it and it pushes it together.
What I do is if you've got it, if I just show you on a piece of wire.
Can we get a close-up there of our Laura? Yeah, you're there. Lovely.
Right, let me just quickly make a jump ring.
Because I have squeezed...
Right,
from that angle and the other angle as well. I know it flattens it, but I'd just rather it be secure if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
Right, sorry, bear with me and I'll just show you.
If it's not a wrap loop, it's best to just give it that little squeeze together and it hardens it, you see.
Yes,
as you squeeze it work hardens it. And then...
So look, here's one that I've just made quickly out of the wire. And then I'll just wiggle it back and forth like that. You see? And then so that just gives it a bit of strength. And then all I do is I get the pliers right over the joint and I just gently squeeze it just like that. I'm just squeezing it, and then that'll just make it secure.
I hope that helps you there, Sharon.
Just give it a squeeze gently over
Bit more
the joint.
squeeze.
And use a thicker, try and use a thicker gauge jump ring. You can buy them in gauge.
Yeah, we do the bigger ones, the thicker ones.
Yeah, definitely 0.8 minimum.
Yeah.
As you saw with the one that I made out of 0.6, it's not quite strong enough. Yeah. But 0.8 minimum, but 1 mil are the perfect size for jump rings.
There we go. Hope that helps you. And then, excuse me, I lost my voice. But number 78, this is Alice.
You're right.
I know, I'm remembering. This is Alison from Swansea. Still loving the show. It's an amethyst bracelet from 2 wires and the gems from the Ladies' Day kit. First kit she ever bought. I'm really enjoying having a go at making jewellery. That's nice to hear, Alison. She says, I've actually sold this bracelet to a lady that I work with. She was impressed with not only my design, but the quality of the gems that I used to create it. Well, that's lovely to hear, Alison. She says, thank you very much for my new hobby. So that's a brand new jewellery maker from Swansea, and I'm glad you're spreading the word there, and congratulations on your first sale, number 78.
And this is number 79, and it's from Lorna. And she says, hi, please find my entry for the Wall of Fame made with pyrite rounds and potato pearls, all from JM. I love the show and I am thoroughly addicted to all the lovely gems and enjoy the guest designers. I've been jewellery making for about 8 months and love it. Keep up the good work and best to all.
Ah, thank you very much. That's Lorna from Kent. And good luck. Yeah, you're number 79, Lorna. And let's have a look at some of your designs now, Carol, because you've been beavering away while we've been chatting about that kit. Beautiful. We gave you abalone. We gave you the 3-strand pack of the rose quartz hematite and the Chinese jade. That was $9.95. I mean, I think that was the bargain, isn't it? And we also gave you some varieties of the silver-coloured brass chain and some actual silver chain. And then you had a little swapsy between the two of you of some smoky quartz and rose quartz. So you got a little bit of the early bird special in there as well, the 2-strand smoky quartz, and beautiful, beautiful. And we also gave you the Crazy Clasp Silver Findings Kit, backed by popular demand. There it is. We'll get all those codes on the screen. Gorgeous. So we've got the bracelet.
Yeah.
You do like to mix your gems, as you said, but it's still on a theme, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and I mustn't forget, we gave you the Mystic White Quartz.
Yes, we did.
Oh, that beautiful Mystic White Quartz,
you know, just as a
gorgeous, $7.95.
When they catch the light,
it's been one of the most popular today.
I'm not surprised.
No, me neither. So that is beautiful. Beautiful finished piece there. And then you did say you were going to make a pair of earrings, and you dropped.
So I made my own earring wires.
Oh yes,
There weren't any earring wires in there. So.
Yeah, because it's the clasp findings kit, isn't it?
Yeah.
See how that Mystic Quartz catch the lights there? You can see the rainbow.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? And the necklace, you do like your chain work.
Yeah, I do like my chains.
And what I love about that necklace is all the different shapes. You know, you've got your different gems, obviously, but then I'm looking at it, I'm fascinated by the ovals, the flatness of the abalone, the roundness of the donuts, obviously, then the bicone shape of the smoky quartz and the perfect rose quartz. It's just lovely.
I think you need that, though. When you tend to do, like, something that's predominantly one colour, you need something else other than the tone of the colour. You need some kind of other to make it stand out. And so I do try to use as many shapes as I can in it.
It's beautiful.
And it just, you know, it
lifts it. I can see work in progress here.
Yeah, I'm just going to do another one with the heart toggle because I make quite a lot of toggle ones where I wear them with the toggle show.
Can I hold this up?
Yes,
I don't want to
ruin.
It's
done because I've just put it on there because I didn't. I'd obviously wear it as a choker on a you know, those wire necklet thing, torque.
Yeah,
yes,
like a torque.
So just as a pendant or a necklace or an organza ribbon.
Oh yes, that would be beautiful.
So
that'd be lovely on some ribbon, actually.
Yeah, it would just go sort of at that height, you know,
gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful. So, Carol, we'll leave you to that, my darling. We've still got another hour and a half together, and we'll come over and have a catch up and see how you're doing later on. Gonna have a very quick moment. Can I just show you on our Lazy Susan what's happening at 12 o'clock? It's a beautiful 5-strand box with spinel and garnet and labradorite and lapis lazuli and pyrite and then some silver-plated copper findings. I know it's going to be a huge hit. Here it is. It's at midday today. And I'm going to come back with some tiger's eye, the second of our 3 strands, right up after this. Beautiful.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
This 6-strand bead box features onyx, carnelian, agate and snowflake obsidian, totalling over 1,000 carats, and all for just $19.95. This box is full of everything you'll need to create some wonderful designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code NGP 031. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
At Jewellery Maker, we specialise in supplying natural gemstones as opposed to mass-produced synthetic beads. As a result, you'll notice some slight variations in the tone, colour saturation and shape of your stones. All this helps to add to the beauty and character of each individual bead, allowing you to create unique and bespoke jewellery designs.
Join Jewellery Maker this Sunday for the launch of our luxury sapphire and emerald project kits. These beautiful and intricate kits are perfect for those who are looking to take their jewellery making to the next level by using high quality gemstones. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
All right, yes, I will bring you soon at midday that beautiful 5-strand box with the silver plate copper findings. Here it is, lovely garnet, lovely black spinel, mystic coating on there as well. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Right, I think I'll bring you the second of the tiger's eyes. Okay, we have the pink. Let me just show you the pink again. You had the pink. I know it was a huge success. And we'll bring you the green tiger's eye. So here we have the gorgeous green tiger's eye. Now, as soon as you see those graphics in terms of the price and the code, that is the time to dial. And it is a free phone number when you see those graphics and that code. But let's just look at the beautiful, beautiful gemstone. It is the tiger's eye. It's the best quality we've seen here at Jewellery Maker. And it is those beautiful dark greens. Lovely, lovely chatoyancy. Beautiful, beautiful lustre. And I just love the tones. I mean, we moved from the light to the dark to the rich golds, almost like golds in there as well. And I said, do you remember the gooseberry mist kit we did earlier on today? And in fact, there's no reason why this wouldn't look great with that dark brown tiger's eye in the Indulge kit, or some of the ochre yellows of the Mookite in the Indulge jewellery kit. It's our second new tiger's eye of the day. See, there's more sort of, that one, can you see that one sort of more sort of ochre golds in there, and real dark, rich, almost, you know, almost like when those apples start to turn, you know, just to get those darker golden brown colours. Beautiful vividness. Some lovely tones there, you know, when you move from the shades of light to dark. So we'll get those graphics on as quick as we can. Beautiful. Now, we did a great offer on the pink tiger's eye, and we're going to do the same on the green tiger's eye as well. There's your code. Brand new today. Remember, it is a free phone number, ECQZ51. And it is 1pp Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And we're going to honour the price that we gave you for the Cerise Pink Tiger's Eye of $15.95. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Is that? Oh, hold on a minute. You've got to sort that out now. I've told everybody. $15.95. It is $15.95, viewers. Just so you know, I thought that the pink looked great with the green, and actually we've got our third new beautiful kit of the day, and there's some purples in it, and I think those greens would look fabulous. Gorgeous quality, really big carat weight there, 250 carats, lovely, lovely sparkle. See those colours? Can you see that beautiful shades there? See that chatoyancy? Hello there, everybody. She's at it again. She's at it again. She's down tools. And she's doing this. Carol stopped again.
Gorgeous. Really gorgeous.
Can't take her eyes off it. She can't take her eyes off it. I know, it's that beautiful, isn't it?
I know.
Let me move that box out of the way so you can have a little look. Isn't it gorgeous? Actually, I've got some beautiful wood 3 for 2 coming up, and I just think if you put that in for the gents' jewellery or the, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, I love these wood beads. Look at those with the tiger's eye, the green tiger's eye. Isn't that fresh? Isn't that beautiful? That's where you know the wood beads, you know, they're so affordable. That's where you can spread your lovely precious gems like these and, you know, make them go really far. If you know, we were saying about that indulge kit, you know, you don't want to necessarily use them all together because they're so beautiful. You want to break it up a little bit. And that's what's so great about the wood beads because they look fabulous with that kit. And the green tiger's eye for $15.95, my second new tiger's eye strand of the day. And actually, I've got these lovely new smoky quartzes. You could just pop a little smoky quartz in between the tiger's eye faceted rondelles as well. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That looks lovely. See, I just want to create something now. Oh, hold on a minute. Should we have a bit of the wood in there as well? See if we can just mix it up a bit. Could be the tiger's eye, the smoky quartz, then a wood bead, and beautiful. Oh, we should make a little choker there. Could make a little choker, couldn't we? That fab.
Oh, that would be gorgeous.
Wouldn't that be fabulous? Like a little
or a cuff.
Choker or a cuff. Ooh, yeah. Little cuff brace. Those teardrops are beautiful, aren't we? We had the white quartz yesterday, and now we've got the smoky quartz today. Isn't that fabulous? Just like, do you like that?
Oh, just make either simple little drops, or I would have a couple sort of, if you had chain and just had a couple sort of dripping
Cascading,
down.
Yeah.
You'd have it like little raindrops.
Oh yeah,
Loads.
Me too. We had the white quartz yesterday. I've got the smoky quartz today later in the show. But please don't miss out the tiger's eye. All of these strands, I'm literally starting with double figures. They've all got the same quantity of each basically. And I'm already down to the last 40. Great with the gooseberry mist kit. And I'll bring you the blue-green. We liked it with the chalcopyrite. Did you get the chalcopyrite earlier? And my lovely pyrite. I think there's only a couple left of the chalcopyrite, but putting that with the pyrite, putting that with the tiger's eye, putting that with maybe my lovely wood beads that I'm going to do in a minute. Yeah, just beautiful. We can work with the textures, maybe the smoky quartz in there as well. Yeah. Oh. Beautiful. If you like your green, and both my ladies love those dark green colours today, so if you do as well, please don't. I think that's perfect with the chalcopyrite. Just a thought if you did get that earlier, because it's 1 ppl all weekend. Alrighty, that's the second of the new tiger's eye. Let's do some of those wood bundles because they're fun, they're funky, they look gorgeous in the jewellery. If you've never worked with it before, I'll ask Laura, have you done used the wood beads, darling?
I haven't, no.
No, you haven't? Haven't tried it yet?
I've never even felt them, to be honest.
Well, after I've done this, you can have a good feel.
Yeah, I've always looked at it and I've always wondered.
Yeah.
But I've never, sorry, I've never actually...
Never experimented?
No,
Yeah.
Oh, I did have the flower, they were kind of like flower beads with
I know the
grooves
ones you
in.
mean, yeah.
I had them once for a challenge, and they were lovely.
Yes.
And they're only about
five-sided ones.
Yeah, they're only about £5.
I know.
The big string of them, they were lovely. Yeah,
they are. Have you tried them, Carol? No. Oh, you'll have to have a bundle and have a
But
feel.
now seeing them next to things, they look really.
They do.
They look gorgeous next to the green.
Yeah. I've had a fossil before, which has been very similar looking. Can't remember, from here, a free strand pack you did a few months ago, and it looks very similar to that.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't think of what it was though.
I've had fossilised jasper, and that's
it
very
might have been
wood-like.
It might have been something like that. Yeah. And it's got that look and feel as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Definitely one to try, and this is the day to try it because I've got a 3-strand bundle literally back in stock. Now these are the rosewood rounds. They're 4 to 4.5 millimetres, and yeah, 4.5 millimetres, and it's 3 for 2, and they're a lovely gentle, as the name suggests, rosewood. You know, like a lovely. There's a lovely sort of. I think these would look great with sort of those coppery tones because there's a warmth It's a lovely warmth. There's a lovely rose pinkness to this wood. Lovely with your rose-coloured findings as well, or mesh beads. Really pretty. And again, I think these, if you just stranded these and just maybe had maybe the ochre mookai or a tiger's eye, you know, just like a little, one of those big brown tiger's eye in the Indulge kit in the middle, left it stranded, that would make a great piece of gents jewellery, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because the gents like it simple, don't they? And I think with the wood, it's not too overly ornate or sparkly for the guys if they're not into, you know, sparkly jewellery necessarily. I mean, some people do love it, but macrame, yeah, lovely.
Holiday-ish. Whenever my husband goes on holiday, he always gets like one of the little leather.
Yes,
but they would have that woven in.
Guys, you know, the bracelets and then around the neck. Yeah, I love that. Looks so nice. Looks very sexy, chaps. So 3 strands. These are the wood beads, the lovely rosewood rounds, and they're only at £9.90. £9.90 for 3 strands, £3.30 strands. So this is why I said today's the day. Today's the day to try them out. You could actually just get a couple of those gorgeous green tiger's eyes if you want to, you know, if you are making the gents jewellery, because you know, the tiger's eye is the symbol of strength and courage. And you can say to him, you know, I'm making you something for Valentine's, maybe, you know, the ancient Roman soldiers used to wear that tiger's eye to give them strength and courage in battle and, you know, protect them from inflicting blows. So you could just have like a couple there in between a few of the woods, you know, space it out every 4 or 5 on a necklace. You know, it wouldn't be too overly ornate if they don't want it to be too sort of fancy, and just works. You know, I love them for the girls' jewellery. I just think they look so good. And like we said, those lovely friendship bracelets, or there's a lot of those Shambhala. I was going on about Kambala yesterday. Shambhala. I never remember the name.
Yeah, I've never tried
wood.
one, but I do want to have a go at one. But
yeah,
they're lovely looking.
I tell you what, they don't have. I've seen those, and the price of them,
ridiculous.
And that's not even with... I saw some
what?
on the website the other. When I saw them. No, they weren't. They were crystal of some variety. But
were they blessed by Buddha himself or something?
Well, this company said they'd been the first to start them or something, and honestly, they were.
Well, I suppose if people are prepared to pay it.
Exactly, it's for a name, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes
that's what it is,
isn't it? But I'd much rather go down the route of making
exactly.
£9.90. I love the face. Your face. When you're like, I'm just like,
oh, don't say that.
No, it's because you just feel like, I'll just make my own, you know. It's just, it's brilliant. It's just, you say it like it is, girls. That's what I like. £9.90. Should we do the other strands? I think that's a great TVCR 58. And let's do the beautiful rice bead ones, because they're gorgeous, and again, great with that tiger's eye. In fact, let me show you the blue gold tiger's eye I've got coming up as well, because there's gold shades in there of it. I mean, it's just fabulous. It's the shapes to work with as well as the textures, because when you feel the wood beads, they've got such a lovely warmth to them. They're not cold. They're as light as you know as can be, and yet they're so very striking. You know, when you've ever got any of the big wood beads, you know, they can look so big and striking and bulky, but they're not heavy. They're not, you know, they're not weighing the jewellery down. So beautiful. Again, it's a 3-strand pack. Great opportunity for you to try that wood, integrate that wood into your designs, because it's so cost effective to make your designs go even further, and beautiful, and like I said, great if you want to experiment into the gents market as well of gemstone jewellery making. And I know there's a lot of guys out there that already are out there doing that. I just like the way you can see the grain of the natural wood. You know, they're finished beautifully as well. You know, sometimes when you've seen wood beads perhaps elsewhere, you know, they're not very finished very well. You know, the drilling through the middle is a bit rough-edged, or they're not as beautifully polished, or, you know, and you've got such lovely tones. It's like when you look in the grain of a wood floor, you can actually physically see this in the beads themselves. So you're getting that real natural look. And it's a fantastic price point for you today, £9.90 for all 3. You can call the free phone number right now, MQCR55, and get both. Yeah, get both. Under £10 for 6 strands. Right. Yeah, beautiful. £9.90 for the rice. What are these called? These are called the Robies. Robies, yeah, sorry, that's a new one on me. Robies Wood Oval Bundle, 3 for 2, basically. So we're saying for the price of the three, sorry, for the price of the two, we're giving you three, yeah. 3 for 2, £9.90. All right, I've still got that lovely smoky quartz to come. My faceted round pyrite. Got a little bit of a deal because we know what we're doing at midday, but excuse me, we've had some calls about the gooseberry mist kit and the fact that actually we were working with a lot of perhaps the gold wire with it and how beautiful it looks. So we thought, okay, let's bring you, because we had the silver crazy clasp findings kit, let's bring you the gold plated silver findings kit because it did look so good if you want to lift that. I know that kit comes with the silver, but it looks good with the gold, doesn't it?
I think any kind of all those deeper colours will always look good with gold. It's like a natural
dark chocolate tiger's
yeah,
eye
even if you don't work with gold, I'm not a natural gold worker, but sometimes with that it just brings it to life, I think.
Definitely. So this is back in stock as well, like the crazy clasp kit. We've got an actual slide to physically show you the sheer amount in the kit that you're getting, plus the box. Wow, how many? 135 pieces of the gold-plated eye pins, the head pins, the bolt ring clasps, 5 pairs of those shepherd hooks of earrings, 5 carabiner clasps. You've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 of the spacer balls. You've got, gosh, loads of those jump rings. Just 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. How many of those? We've got 22, is it all? Gosh, be here forever counting those. And then you've got the post earring with the butterfly backs. So I think is that 5 pairs as well? Starts to make your eyes go funny when you try to count, don't you? So put the TV on pause if you need to count it all up. But altogether, how many? 135 pieces of gold-plated silver in our fantastic starters finding kit. So really, I mean, this has got everything. So even if you didn't want to buy one of our new kits today, because we know the Indulge kit all got allocated in the live show, you could just get the strands, like the wood, like the tiger's eye, like the smoky quartz, get a findings kit, and that is you up and running. So don't forget, new buyers will give you that free DVD and that booklet. It all comes in the box. Don't forget, we are going to be phasing out the box bundles, as it were, but the findings is backed by popular demand because this proves so popular simply because of the price point for so much great value. £37.95. Divide that by 135, lovely. You know I'm going to ask that. Let's look at the slide again while we're doing the maths, because it doesn't look very romantic in there, does it? They're big carabiners. Let me just get these yeah, there we go. Look at all of that behind me. Yes, loads, absolutely loads. If I just show you the carabiners, these are working out as, and I know the crimp beads would be a little bit less, there's more going on in the earring posts of the shepherd hooks. But this is working out, and this is sterling silver with the gold plating. This is solid 925 silver underneath the gold plating, 28p. 28p per piece. 28p. For a solid silver gold-plated finding. So I appreciate, you know, $37.95 initially, it's a bit of an outlay, but when you break it down for those 135 pieces, when you look at that slide for everything you get, you couldn't possibly want any more or need any more for quite some bit. And especially if you make your jewellery to sell your jewellery. I mean, a lot of our designers do now. What we're doing is trying to provide you with lots of, if you like, great value for money. You know, really make it cost effective for you to buy it as a bundle, you know, all in the box. You've got the eye pins in there. You've got lots more of the jump rings if you want to do the chainmail. Get our chainmail DVD. You've got you've got the variety of the earrings there, you know, if you're a post stud earring lover as opposed to the shepherd's hook. You've got the bolt ring clasps. Let's have a quick rundown. They're working out at 28 pence per piece for our starter findings kit. Gold-plated 925 sterling silver. And there you have the rundown. 15 of the eye pins, 15 of the head pins, 25 of the 7mm open jump rings. So I think that's a really decent size, because we were saying how earlier the bigger ones that are, you know, our viewers asking about closing them up again. 40 of the crimp beads, and then 5 of the gold-plated lobster claws, 5 of the bolt rings, 20 of the little round beads, 5 pairs of the earring posts with the butterfly backs, 5 pairs of the shepherd hooks, and then of course the box. 28 pence each they are working out as. Now, they've all disappeared. Lovely Dee Dee. Don't know where they've gone. She snaffled them. Could I trouble you for a whiteboard? It was there earlier. I don't know where it went. Just because, or if that's all right, my darling. Well, I don't know where it's gone. I just want to show you my lovely smoky quartz. Because I'm going to do it now. Where's it gone? I had them this morning. Simply disappeared. They are beautiful, aren't they? Oh, I found it. The blackboard's disappeared as well. There we go. This is what I want to do, because I want to drape them. You can see how they can flip over and around. And Laura was just telling me earlier how much she loves those brillettes. And I know what Carol does as well. Just so, so, so pretty. They're so dynamic on the jewellery. They really stand out if you're making little drops for, you know, as Laura was saying, you know, on the cascade of a chain, falling down like teardrops. Or if you want to create that sort of very elegant choker look. Or if you want to just create that, have them flipping over each other. And I know the last time, was it Bea was saying as well, the last time, not yesterday when she was on, but the time before, how those little plastic tubes in between as well can be very useful as spacers, yeah. Mustn't throw those away.
What I would do with those is treat myself to a bit of the gold over sterling wire, thin one, the 0.4.
Yeah.
And I would just wrap the very top and I would hang it from a little gold
shepherd's hook.
And you would easily get £25 just for that one little pair, if
Wow.
not more, because it's all gold.
Yeah.
And people understand that 9-carat gold is just out of anybody's price range.
Yes.
So they understand that gold over silver
is more affordable.
Is actually affordable and just as good, and it gives the look that you want.
You have literally just described a pair of earrings I sold on Gems TV on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Literally. Admittedly, the Swiss Blue Topaz, the brillettes were slightly bigger.
Yeah.
But they were £45 and they were beautiful. They were set on the posts, a little bit of gold wire through the top. And
I just
then
wrap
the
it gently around the top, so you've almost got like a little finish off the top of the brilliant with the gold.
Beautiful.
And then it hangs down, and you can have it simply like that, or you could put a tiny little stone in between as a link. You could do loads, and you would get your money back straight away.
Yeah, there we go. So, well, there's a businesswoman there. We have got, I mean, gosh, 2, 4, 6. I'll be here all day counting these. How many pairs could we make? How many pairs? Have a look at the close-up while I count. And we'll get those graphics on screen so you can dial. We could make, you and I, Laura, if we had the time, 23 pairs of earrings. We're in the money, we're in the money. 23 pairs!
Yeah.
Earring heaven, I've got enough ears.
Or you could make 15 pairs and then put the rest into a tassel heavy, sort of just hanging off of gold chain, just have loads of them hanging down and then just
dingly dangles.
And then you would more than, well, you'd get lots of money for that.
No, even if you sold them for £9.95 a pair.
That's insane. I've paid more for it.
Yeah, get this, because people know smoky quartz and have seen it. You've got those beautiful early birds, you know, the lovely, the double duo there. I mean, that was 19, wasn't it, or something thereabouts for the two.
1995 for the two.
Bicones, yeah. £9.95. I mean, they're beautiful. Whether or not you make it for yourself, I think they're beautiful. Do you like them, Carol?
Yeah, they're gorgeous. I love brillettes too.
Yeah, they're so pretty.
It's classic, isn't it?
Classic,
it is.
I think any age would wear them.
Yes, yeah,
you
they
know, I would wear
transcend
them.
the age groups, don't they?
But then my mum would wear them, and now anybody would wear them. They're not sort of to a certain age group. Do you know what I mean?
It's that classic teardrop.
Yeah,
they're very flattering when you wear them.
Very flattering, yeah. And the white quartz we had yesterday absolutely flew. So not one to rest on your laurels on this one.
No.
Jump on in there.
Definitely not. At that price, that's
I know, at that price, I know.
I just did a double take there.
Are you doing it again? Yeah. You're just lovingly gazing at that big screen. Z, is that a B? I'm so sure. ZBVI97. ZBVI97. There we go. £9.95. Brand new today. You can call our free phone number. And if new buyers are watching, just think, I like that idea that Laura's just had. I'm going to get that starter gold-plated silver kit because there's earring fastenings in there, posts and butterfly backs with the shepherd hooks as well. And then you could get these £9.95. You can start a roaring trade. Yeah. And we'll give you our DVD and our booklet for the techniques, absolutely free.
They will sell. I find that
they would, wouldn't
out
they?
of everything that I've done,
yeah.
if you just stick to the simple,
yeah.
everybody just loves them, and Will sell.
You are literally reiterating what Bea said yesterday, just that simple little drop on an earring. She said the same about a pearl. She said the best sellers at her fairs that she went to were the stretchy bracelets and then just the little gemstone on the earring. Yeah. But a pearl it happened to be. But the brilette smoky quartz, because we don't have these all the time, you see. We don't have these kind of cuts all the time here at Jewellery Maker. So try it out. Free phone number. Lovely. Please bear with us on the phone lines. Our customer service centre do their utmost to get to the calls. And just so you know, it is a free phone number. I mean, I am aware that sometimes you can be waiting a few minutes, maybe 3-4 minutes. It's a busy call centre out there. You know, we've got 3 channels here. We do appreciate your patience, but just so you know, that is a free phone number. And if you don't like queues, if you don't like calling, we have our website, www.jewellerymaker.com, where you can log on, establish the login, and just add to your basket. But you must remember to check out within the 60 minutes. But it does roll over that 1 p.m. just so you know. All right, proving very popular. Proving very popular, those. No surprises there then. Got a couple of texts. I'm going to hand these wood to the girls so they can have a feel. Not miss out on look. Let's have a look at the text. Who's this from? Hello there. Hello, Sarah in Buckinghamshire. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful jewellery, Laura. Can't wait to see it in the flesh. That was in the Chosen by You section. She loves it. Isn't that nice to know, Laura?
I'm glad you liked it.
She says, I'm so excited to have been chosen, and thank you for saying hello to the kiddies. They loved it. You've made my day. Love, Sarah Boyce. Oh, that's the married name. This is where I was getting confused myself.
Yeah, we were a little bit confused.
That's right. Well, I'm glad we've made your day. I'm glad. Lovely that you liked it. She's pleased as punch.
I'm glad you liked it. It's always a relief to know
I
someone.
can't imagine anybody not. It was absolutely beautiful, if I'm honest. You turn around and see all that and go, oh, that's horrible, that. Why did you send me that for free? And we've had another text. This is Maureen in the West Midlands. Good morning, ladies. Laura is brilliant. I'm inspired by her designs. Fee, I love your delivery. I learn something new every day. Today it's how to say chalcopyrite, must run, gems to whack in me basket. That's have fun. That's Maureen from the West Midlands, or Morello. There you go. She's doing what you said, Scott. Whacking it in your basket. Whack it in your basket. Fabulous. Lovely to hear from you. You cheer our hearts. Well, it is midday. We're going to come back right after this with that box of treats with the lapis, the labradorite, the spinel, the garnet, the pyrite, and the copper silver plated findings kit.
This bead box features 3 strands of red matrix jasper and 3 strands of red zebra jasper, totalling over 1,800 carats, and all for just £21.95. These earthy tones are sure to go with anything. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code LDP091. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just £9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka water slide transfers. These transfers are sure to enhance your silver and polymer clay designs. Each pack contains an extensive collection of images from Art Deco to symbols and nature print. These easy-to-use sheets will come with full instructions and tips for use. They are a great way to embellish all of your creations. Use alongside our border molds and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
New to jewellery making? Why not come and join us on our Beading for Beginners course? Join guest designer Cherry Green as she takes you through all the basic techniques to create your very own necklaces, earrings and bracelets,
I'll be there to help you every step of the way. There's no pressure. It's all about fun and enjoying yourself and one-to-one tuition.
You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you to become a jewellery maker. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes beading thread, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, 925 sterling silver findings pack, use of all relevant tools, lunch and refreshments, all for just $79.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
It's midday, it's time now. I hope you'll forgive me if I just quickly reiterate the aquamarine that we launched at 9 o'clock, just because a lot of people missed out yesterday. We've managed to find you another strand with a better quantity, so that those of you that watch on the repeat, I don't want you to feel like you've missed out. Here it was. I launched it at just after 9 this morning with our early bird special, which was a smoky quartz, and $9.95. I know there isn't a carat weight on there, but it is basically, it's bigger than the 60 carats, because I remember they were the 4mm faceted rounds yesterday. I put it closer to the 100, but that's my guesstimation. But I know you love your aquamarine. I've got good availability still. I'd say 50% has already been allocated. Definitely, probably about 60% now. But for under £10, that beautiful blue genuine aquamarine. And I've got my lovely new blue and gold tiger's eye back again as well. This is my third new tiger's eye to bring you today, and they are heaven together, wouldn't you agree? So I'll launch that in the next hour with our third new kit of the day. But just a quick reminder, think bag puss. That'll give you the idea to the code, bag with a P, 77. Think bag puss is 77. He's a little old cat. Bag puss, bag P, 77. Right, let's show you our bead box, because it is delicious. Oh, you know what I'm going to start with? Black spinel, the dark noble duke of the gem world, the irrepressible beauty, my favourites in my top 3 of gemstones, and I've never seen it given such an incredible faceting of sparkling beauty. Just gorgeous. They call this Natwi, spirit polished. That's what they call black spinel if it's cut well. Natwi, spirit polished. It's looking like angels have literally danced on the surface of this beautiful gem and blessed it with their light. That's what this gem looks like. Do you like that? I just thought that. Because that's what it looks like, yeah. I knew about the Natwi bit, but it looks like angels have just danced on the surface of this beautiful black spinel. And just look at that fuss. They look like black diamonds. And that's what black spinel can be mistaken for. And this strand is approximating 17 inches. And Bruce, the Dark Lord, spent all morning restranding these and then photographing them. There's the man himself. You're lucky to see him because he never comes out in the dark. This is beautiful. You know, you were saying earlier, Carol, because you somehow, I don't know how, by the grace of the gods, you managed to get Paparazzi Sapphire last year. Yeah. And you said you've still got some, and it goes such a long way.
I've still got some. And I also recently, I had a commission for somebody's wedding, and I bought the ruby.
Yes, our ruby strands.
Yeah, the rondelles, and I've still got some of those left as well. And
wow.
I put quite a lot in her necklace.
Yes.
But there was still, and I've still got enough. In fact, there's some in this.
Yes, if you could just push your hair back to show us there, darling. You'll love it, because you like to mix your gems up, don't you? And the sizes and the shapes, and it looks beautiful.
So the smaller red ones are the rubies, and there's garnet in there as well. But
gorgeous.
So it just needs a bit, and
and it goes a long way.
Depending on what you put them next to, it makes them. You know, if you put them next to something light, then they really pop out. So you don't need a lot.
No. And this is 40 carats. So it's a 17-inch strand, because I've measured it this morning, or thereabouts. And I think it's worth getting just for this strand. I think it's worth just coming in for the price of what we're going to do, just for this strand. Okay, but it doesn't stop there. That's my opinion, because we've also got the same length, about 17 inches, and it's been given a mystic coating of the garnet. I think you should just say garnet, because that's what I've got. Look at these. And if you are making it for somebody, whether it be a commission, put a bit of these in for a friend, because this is the gem of friendship. And if you ever part as friends, this is a gem that says you will be reunited and your friendship will never die. Isn't that nice? So this is your garnet. Look at that. Look at that for sparkle. Again, Bruce spent all morning restranding this. He deserves a medal. I would not have had the patience. But, because I think in the box, do they come loose, darling? Is that the point? Yeah, they come loose.
Really? You restranded all of those?
I know. I know. Well, they start loose because really you're going to make your jewellery with them, but he stranded them for me.
Oh, that was
he looks
very
after
nice
me.
of him.
He stranded them for me so that I could show you.
Because I'm always spilling my little beads everywhere.
That's why you have your beading tray and your foam mat.
Still spilled
them. And we've also got, look at this, for the gold-coated pyrite. This one's about 18 inches. Oh, my word. Does it get any better? I know. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Do you think that's beautiful? We did beautiful. And then, hold on a minute, with that gold, with that spinel, with the garnet, I'm giving you some lapis lazuli. Now, this little darling is about, when he's stranded, about 7.5 inches. Look at those two together. Oh, my word. Beautiful, beautifulness. You remember in the first kit, Gooseberry Mist? In the bangle that Laura had made, she'd put some little strands around one of the gold mesh lanterns. Just about 4 strands, and the gemstones were about this size.
They're perfect.
Of the green jade, perfect. You don't have to use them all, you can just have a few rounded gemstones. I like that, it's almost like a little hat going over the gem, isn't it? Just about 4, like a lovely hairband on the gemstone. And it's so effective, isn't it?
Do you know what I would use them for? Those tiny little ones. I'd get one of these stones.
One of the Mookite pendants.
Wire through and then wire around. And as I'm wrapping around the top, I would just put sprinklings of those around. So it's almost got like a beaded, coiled bead cap.
Yeah.
Around the top.
Like they're dancing on that.
Oh, that would be beautiful. Catch, like, really loads.
That would be beautiful.
That's what I would do.
Oh, I think we'll set that challenge for you next time.
And then I would buy that. And then I'd buy my wire. And then go and hibernate.
And never see you again.
No.
Now, we've also got the labradorite. Again, about 18 inches there. And look at the quality of this labradorite. We can see all of that beautiful shiller of labradorescence. Green to the blue to the purple. Isn't that, oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the quality. Can you see that shiller at home? I hope so, because it's really strong here in the studio. It's just, oh, it's just divine. I hope you can see that. Huh? Oh, yes, yes, as well as all the gemstones, because you know how fascinated I am with them. We've got the copper silver plated findings. You've got 3 of the silver overlay on the copper shepherd hooks. So all of these are copper based with silver overlay. We've got 6 of the head pins. They're 17 millimeters long. We've got 3 of the lobster claws, that's 6 by 12. 24 of the flower spacer beads that are 5 millimeter. 12 of the copper spacer beads with the silver overlay, and then 6 of the little beads 4 by 5 as well. So loads on the, you've got 57 pieces of silver plated copper findings there. So again, it was like Laura was saying earlier, we know it's copper, but you've got the silver on the top. It's providing great affordability, and actually copper is actually proving very expensive right now as well. It always has been.
People use copper.
People do, yeah, use the copper.
Very, very popular.
Yeah, is it? Have you seen it? Yeah.
I see a lot of people, I'm friends on Facebook with quite a few sort of wire workers, especially like ones in America, and a lot of them use copper wire.
It's a lovely rosy glow off it, isn't it?
Yeah, and they use copper, and it goes so beautifully with gemstones.
It does.
It's natural.
Yeah, because it is a precious metal in itself. Okay, spinel, garnet, pyrite, lapis lazuli, labradorite, 57 pieces of silver-plated copper findings, all for $44.95. Now, I know it's a little bit of an initial outlay, but when you think about everything that you are getting, how far it will go with the 57, with each of those 17-inch, nearly 18-inch strand on the labradorite and the 7.5 lapis inch strand. Beautiful, beautiful, precious gemstones, very precious. Can you take me through the carat weights there, darling? I stopped mid-flow, didn't I? So, of the black spinel, 40 carats. Red garnet, 40 carats. Golden pyrite, 45 carats. So 40, 80, 125, 110 in the lapis, 235, and then 110, so 345 carats of some of the most precious gems on the planet. And not just the carat weight, the quality, because I'm telling you that there are angels that have danced on that. They really are literally spirit polished. The mystic coating on the garnet is exquisite. The gold on the pyrite just, again, it's like Carol was saying, you only need a few and it really stands out. Your lapis, you know, is a tried and tested, beautiful staple gemstone in perfect rounds there. And the quality of the labradorite with that schiller is just simply magical. Plus the 57 copper silver plated findings, plus your sturdy box with the 6 compartments. You know, they're very handy, those, when you've separated up your findings. And it's all for $44.95. So I personally, you know, when you see the value in the pieces, and if you would just divide that price by the strands, it would be just £9 each. I pay a lot more than that for my spinel. For 40 carats of black spinel, for 40 carats of garnet, £9. 110 carats of, and it's quality labradorite, because we can really see the schiller of this beautiful feldspar. And not just on one or two, you know, on the strand itself. It's just catching whichever angle of the light that shows you the schiller. You know, you just move them and they dance. It's beautiful. Really pronounced, really prominent. You know, it's not just like, oh, there's a little bit there. It's really there. It's really strong, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? I think there's only 60 remaining in stock in the live show. Remember, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, this is a great one. I mean, I appreciate it's a bit of an outlay for a new buyer, but what you're getting in it are the findings to make the jewellery, are the gemstones to make the jewellery, even if you just strand a few on a head pin. And those head pins actually are 17 millimeters long, but you can get more on our website. We'll give you the DVD and the booklet about getting started absolutely free. So, you know, you've seen some tutorials and techniques with our guest designers today, and we have new ones every day. So we all learn every day from each other. We've got our Facebook family. You know, you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee, which is why hundreds and hundreds of regulars come back to us over and over again. And we've got our 3rd new kit of the day, actually, which is even more affordable and a great starter kit as well. So, I mean, these are really high-end gem quality as well, because, you know, your spinels, your garnets, they're rarer than your agates and your quartzes, as is your lapis and your beautiful labradorites. You know, we're moving up into the high-end realm. Your spinels are just simply divine. It's a very rare gem. It's a gem that you just don't see very much. I adore it. Absolutely adore it. Remember, if it's in your basket, it's only there for an hour, so don't forget to check out, because there's nothing worse than the disappointment of going back to what you think is your order and it's gone. Because after 60 minutes, it comes back into stock, because obviously, you know, it's there to be bought on the repeats. So don't miss out. Limited availability now. A good look on the repeats. I want everyone to be successful on this one, and I'm dying to see the jewellery that will be made on the Wall of Fame. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Beautiful. I think that's my pick of the whole day, quite frankly. Still to come, I've got my lovely pyrite faceted rounds, that beautiful tiger's eye. I did have the pyrite, I think, the rounds the other day, but I wanted to show you them again. We've had the beautiful Cool Breeze Blue Aquamarine. So I will bring you our 3rd and final tiger's eye today. I will bring you that pyrite, because they're heaven together. But to start with, I've got my 3rd and final new kit. And I was appealing to new buyers there, because our regulars already, you know what our gemstones are about, know what, you know, I've started, perhaps some are, you know, just starting their hobby, as we read on the Wall of Fame. You know, we'll just be talking to Laura. She's made some designs out of this kit. So it's not just about watching the DVD that we should give you free. It's not just about reading the book. You know, every day we're on so that we can enable this new creative hobby to be taken that one step further. So you begin to feel more confident. So then you feel confident when you buy the high-end strands like our spinels and our garnets. So you can really make that beautiful jewelry jewellery. You know, the smoky quartz, those brillettes earlier, as, you know, as Laura said, you know, the earrings you could make out of that, fabulous, and what, you know, personally she would retail them at. So, yeah, so let's do our third and final kit. We've indulged, we've sampled gooseberry mist. Now let's provocate. Provocation. Provocation. Ooh. We've got real purple goodness here. Can you see how earlier, those beautiful, the tiger's eye earlier that we had? You know, the green, I know, I love those two together. I think that's heaven, I really do. Or the hot pinks. Beautiful. They are big, they remind me of the Golden Dreams kit yesterday, you know, the chocolate orange. Look at these, there's just one. I think we had a text in from Michael on his mum's phone yesterday saying, you know, would these be too heavy? Because B averaged them as about 67 carats each. Were they too heavy for an earring? And we were saying, yeah, to be honest, a bit heavy individually as an earring. But she was saying perhaps you could do something as an earring cuff, perhaps. But nice idea, but I think they're a bit heavy for an earring because they're so whopping. Look at this, 950 carats of your quartzite there, your Chinese jade, 28 by 20 millimeters, a real purple pink, aren't they? A real hot, searing purple pink. Beautiful, would you agree? Very striking. They're very striking in the designs. So we had the orange ones of these yesterday in the Golden Dreams kit, but now we've got the purples. We've also got our purple agate faceted rice beads that are 12 by 8 millimeters, 150 carats, and moving into real dark, deep blackcurrant colours. It'd be nice to have some fluorite with this, actually. You know, there's mint greens as well. But you get some beautiful banding on the gemstones there. Some lovely luster as well. Again, moving between the tonality of dark to lighter. Really pretty. So a different shape as well to work with in our jewellery. And then we've got our amethyst nuggets in a sort of a Rose de France lilac colour. Ooh. Yeah, big carat weight. 250 carats. It's a 90 centimetre strand. 90 centimetre strand. So I always think of that as a double strand because it is literally so long. And all of those beautiful nuggets are all genuine amethyst. 260 carats. So for the Pisces, perfect. This is your birthstone, your amethyst. We are in February. So it's, it's your zodiac gem, Pisces. It is the birthstone for February, the amethyst. And this is called Provocation. We've got all the basic fundamentals of the silver in there as well, the bolt ring clasps, the head pins, the 2 pairs of the shepherd hook earrings and 10 of the silver crimp beads. We also include in the kit 150 metres of the monofilament, the 50 metres of the beading thread and the 6 metres of the clear elastic. So you've got all of those beading materials there as well, and they're 3 different varieties. The elastic, great for the stretchies, the beading thread, the monofilament, great for the finer gems, or what would you say is the fundamental difference between, you know, in terms of using monofilament instead of the elastic?
It gives it a more natural feel. It makes it move more naturally.
Right.
So obviously, whereas if you've got beading wire, it's got a little bit of stiffness in it.
Got a bit of stiffness,
but if
yeah.
you were using monofilament, it gives more of a sort of
That's
flow,
yes,
like,
yeah.
it
The way it falls.
Yeah,
yeah.
You can do tassels with it, and it will be sort of more flowy than sort of just hanging.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does, because I've asked that question before and that's exactly the answer I got.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember it. Yeah, it does in terms of the flow and the fall.
Yeah.
And like for the beady beading as well, it's great because it wraps around those smaller gems such as those spinels and that. Just perfect because it's invisible looking. So, and starting a hobby today, you know, what we've done is 3 strands. You see, if you've been watching, you've probably seen the price points and gauged the kind of price points we give each strands. I mean, what price point would you imagine us to give to those big, beautiful 950 carats of the Chinese jade there? Or, you know, thinking about the length of that double strand there of your amethyst, genuine amethyst. Yeah, or, you know, would you say even if we went low to a very affordable price, £7.95 for our purple, you know, our purple agate there. So even if you were bonkers and said £8, or even if you were super bonkers and said £8 for 260 carats, that's, you know, 8, 16, 24 pounds straight away. Then we've got the monofilament, we've got the beading thread, we've got the elastic, we've got our silver. Give you the free DVD for this new hobby to be up and running. Give you that booklet so you can really feel like as soon as this arrives home, when you've rang that free phone number, this new hobby can be up and running today. And, you know, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. All I'd say is get the toolkit for £9.95. Okay, I'd like an introductory offer, Scotty boy. You know, like we did earlier with, because we introduced a new gem today, chalcopyrite, or chalcopyrite, whichever way you prefer to say it. And I'd like new buyers, I'd like an introductory offer for them, and also to say thank you to regulars. So I know you're going to go to £24.95, but yeah, £21.95. Yeah, lovely introduction to a new hobby. Don't feel frightened of shopping with a shopping channel. Don't feel frightened of shopping with us, because it's the best time to shop on the weekend. You experience 1P&P the whole day today and tomorrow. Viewers will have bought with me yesterday. They're rolling over 1P&P Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can buy on the web. You can see all the extras on the web. We'll send you our winter catalogue highlighting all our extras. You speak to our customer service centre operators. They'll talk you through your purchase. They'll establish where is good to be delivered, what delivery date is good for you. We'll text you that so you can track your order. You'll be given a caller ID, and if that delivery time isn't convenient, you can text us back as long as it's within the 7 days of the delivery date, and we'll narrow it down to within an hour of the delivery time, so you're not waiting in all day. £21.95, and when you see the kind of jewellery that you can make, you'll understand, you know, were you to buy that separately, perhaps, even if you're just guesstimating in your own mind, you look at it and you judge and you just think, how much would I be prepared to pay for that? Knowing that it's real gemstones, real amethyst. You know, if it was fake, how much would I pay for that? I know there's a lot of viewers that missed out on the Indulge Mookaite Tiger's Eye kit, because it all got allocated in the live show. This is an introductory offer, if you like, because really should have pitched this at the £24.95, but I want you to have it for £21.95 today. I mean, maybe even pop in the blue tiger's eye in there, you know, to give the contrast of the... We've still got to launch that, you know, in terms of the purples. Go down that route of moving between the lavenders to the purples to the blues, you know, your colour wheel. We can introduce loads. I mean, lovely pyrite today would look fabulous in this. I always think as well, the opposite colours, you know, those greens. I'm always loving a bit of green in there with the purples. It just makes it pop even more. So there's always strands, you know, on Jewellery Maker. There's still some stock, actually, of that green tiger's eye, and I think the fuchsia has pretty much been sold out or allocated, but that's not to put you off on the repeat, because you'd be surprised how 1s and 2s stray back into stock. Let's have a kit rundown and go and see Laura. There we go. I left you that so you can have a feel.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
That's all right, darling.
My head.
That's all right. We're having a little chat there behind the scenes. I said I left you the wood so you can have a little feel, because you've not had a chance to...
I've
yes.
not, yeah.
There we had a kit rundown. Now, what was your first impression of the kit?
Wow.
Yes, it's those big petals, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't normally do pink, so I do find it a little bit more of a challenge, but I do love the colours of it.
Yes.
My favourite, I have to be honest, were obviously the amethyst and the agate, because they're just lovely, but then I don't tend to do really chunky stuff. So I tend to gravitate towards the sort of smaller stuff. So I did think, well, what can I do to kind of really benefit? I wanted to show them...
What showcases it?
Yeah. But I did... Well, there's basically, my original designs were different, and I took these in to see my mum yesterday. And we had a bit of a...
if I just...
Oh, move that.
Thank you, thank you. We're just trying to look at your beautiful designs.
Okay.
Thank you. You took this in to see your mum yesterday.
Yeah, and originally this one had tassels coming down. And my mum sort of went, I think it might be a little bit too much.
Too much, yeah.
And because of that...
Mum's always right.
Oh, yeah. But because of that, I'd done a different necklace with those, because obviously I hadn't had enough chips. So I was like, thought about it. And then when I got home, well, to the hotel last night, I took the tassels off, and it made me do that, which I'm much happier with. So, you know, sometimes it's nice to sit with someone and get someone's opinion, and if they say something, it's think, okay.
You can either agree or disagree, or
and I could have left
adapt,
it.
or
We felt it made it a little bit more modern having it without the tassels.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
Thanks, Mum.
Well done, Mom. Yeah, fabulous looking pieces of jewellery.
Yeah.
And again, I love the way you've created the flower there,
Yeah,
and then
this
if you just lift that, that's so striking. Imagine that over a black jumper or.
I mean, I did
Isn't that
it
beautiful?
longer, but you can do it whatever length you want.
Yeah, I think just with those big gems, they suit those long.
Yeah,
you know,
it
just a
suits
few
that
in
sort of
between.
tassel look,
Yeah, they do.
And
they're very fashionable right now as well, those long drapey necklaces over the jumpers, because you have the big chunky knits in the winter, don't you? And you just need that.
But you could have something like that on over this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And also when it gets to summer, when you've got your long your dresses on, sort of the summer dresses, and that will just really brighten it up.
Definitely.
And this one, I didn't want it to be a flower. It's not a flower, that's why I could have made it a flower but given it another petal, but I didn't want it to be.
I'm just going to push this one forward so you can have a little look, darling, and there we go, and I'll bring these to the table.
And that is one kind of things that you do say it does look better on
a definitely.
person as opposed to being on a stand. Oh, the earrings.
Lost me little. And then we did the earrings here, which are beautiful.
Again, they're on monofilament, so it gives it that more natural sort of flow as well. And also, because I didn't use these as eye pins, they've still got the ball on it. I've just threaded it up and wrapped it around the actual top, and you could just put a little bit of nail varnish on it to give it a little bit. It's almost like a glue.
Yeah.
But it gives it a sort of nice floaty look, I thought.
Yeah, definitely.
So
pretty.
And the bracelet, I just thought looked like a little bow.
I love this. That's so. Isn't that lovely? And then the agate in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, just buttons and bows.
It's
and that's
simple,
pretty on. Very
feminine.
feminine. Yeah, it's so cute. So cute. Really showcasing those gemstones there. It's a nice, simple, stretchy. Well, it's proving popular, Laura. So what can you show us in terms of design technique?
I'm going to show you how I did the flower. Well, petal thing. I did
I'll take it off and we'll have a closer look. Beautiful.
Yeah. The first thing I did was a beady bead, because I was like, oh, I've got monofilament and I've got chips. Yeah. So I did a beady bead, and then I thought, what am I going to do with the beady bead? So then it kind of went to one side, and then I did that, and I was like, oh, okay. And that's when I decided to go with using it as like the centre focal.
For the flower.
Sorry if I just...
That's all right, darling.
Be rude. I just realised I do need some chips for this. I didn't think I did, but I do. Because what I've done...
What do you need?
Yeah, I've kind of got mine
loaded. Do you want to get your foam mat?
Mine's loaded with stuff. And
let me get your mat, otherwise we'll have chips everywhere, won't we? You can just use this for now, darling, because my foam mat's disappeared.
Yeah, so I'm just going to use this, right? So basically...
You know what this desk is like? They'll go disappearing.
Yeah. See, originally I had a necklace like that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But then obviously I was able to take it apart, and that's... You can't see it very well from that angle, but from the above it looks nicer. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get a nice big long length of wire. You need it quite... Actually, just remember what I did. Where's it gone?
Have I moved it on you?
Yeah. Okay, you're going to make all of this out of one piece of wire, and then you do the securing afterwards. So you just get a nice long length of wire. And you just cut these up. Sorry, I forgot I would need these.
That's all right.
There we go. And what I did was I actually sorted through and actually went for the slightly smaller ones, but I'm not going to do that now. But just these are the smaller chips, so they don't look too chunky at the bottom.
Ah, yes.
I'm not going to do that now, but that's what I did there.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm threading on basically the same as I did the other pendant. I'm threading on a chip, and then I'm going to put one petal on. Just like that, and then that's like a stopper.
See, that would be nice on its own, and then just have a tassely, like you've done exactly.
Like,
that's exactly what you've done. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm just going to get another bead on one of the. This is now split into two, so I've popped another chip on. So make sure you get it in the right direction, because obviously you want all of the narrower bits to go into the middle. Not like I've just done.
You want them to meet, don't you?
Yeah,
it's
so
like
just...
head first. Well, I don't know if you just... Narrow end first.
Narrow end first. Sorry, you put your bead on first, then your chip. Sorry.
That's all right.
I've done so much last week.
I know.
I'm struggling to remember the techniques I did for each one. Not that that's any excuse.
That's okay.
I have had a poorly little girl as well.
Oh,
so.
bless her. Has she just been...
Yeah, bad throat, upper respiratory virus, as the doctors like to name everything. But basically, so I've just popped a bead on and I've popped a chip on, and then I'm going to come back up through the bead and then just pull it nice and tight as you're going up. And you can either do it one on each side or crossed over. It doesn't really make much difference. It's all going to come out with the same effect. So pop that one on. Done that again, sorry.
It's all right, we need to go. Excuse me.
That one on.
Head first.
And then back on like that, and then back up. So you just got going like that, so that's 3. And then you just pop another one on. And then another chip.
See, it's starting to take the shape now.
Yeah, but what I found, the problem I found was it was flopping. Hence why I added the beady bead and then wrapped around it.
And why, yes, wrap
to give it the structure.
Ah.
These do go through, but sometimes you just got to wiggle it a little bit. It's just the way that they've been drilled. It's not that they've been drilled bad, it's just...
Yeah.
You just got to wiggle it a little bit. So don't think, oh, it's not going to go through, it will.
No, it's quite a sizable hole, isn't it?
Yeah. And then if it's crossing like that, go with the natural flow of how it's going. And the bead. And then that one. Where's it gone? It's gone there. And then I put 5 on there, I did.
Yes, you've got 5,
just have to have a little wiggle with it. It will go. And then you just wiggle. And then you want the come out through the sides. And then that's how they sort of came up and went through the sides. And then I just added on
your little beady bead.
Yeah, which I'm not going to make.
No, no. But if I just show everybody, this
What I'm going to do is just use one of these.
Okay, darling. This was the beady bead you're referring to. So you're just going up and down and back on yourself. You're kind of making the structure more rigid, aren't you?
Yeah. You just add the bead in wherever you want. When you start adding the beads on, it will take straight. I mean, even like that, it's nice. It's gone as it is.
Yeah.
And then you add it on. And
Just
you're
wrap
wrapping it around. And then you just go around and around.
And it just strengthens the structure, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, it stops it from being a bit floppy and it gives it a bit of shape. And obviously, if you use different types of bead, then it's going to make a different effect on the actual overall pendant. I just went through that one a couple of times.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just going through, and all I'm doing is just going around and around and just weaving it all around, really. Yeah. And if you keep going like that, it will go like that, and then it'll sit, and then you just add the rest of your beads on.
Beautiful.
As it goes.
Very effective.
Just have a little play with it, and then it will, if you see, that's floppy at the moment, but that one's not.
Yeah.
So the more you go around, the tighter it will become, and then it won't have any movement.
Fabulous.
You can have it like that, it's up to you. But
fabulous. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Laura. We are down to double figures now of the kit. Good availability, though, for everybody on the repeats, because half the stock's been allocated in the live show. $21.95. Yeah. I think a great price point as well for new jewellery makers. Give it a go. You know, 30-day money-back guarantee.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
People are scared of chips.
Yeah.
But I like chips. You can use them in Tree of Light. You can use them in necklaces, fill up with chip necklaces. You can use them in so much. They are versatile. People just get nervous of that.
So much amethyst. And you've got the monofilament as well there. You can do beady beading with them and stuff, So give us a call today. Now I'm just going to pop over here. I'll leave you to today's challenge, and we're going to launch the last and third and final new tiger's eye. And here it is. And I thought it looked beautiful with that aquamarine we had earlier. I thought it looked fab if you wanted to make your own little kit with the aquamarine, the pyrite and the blue tiger's eye. Have a little look, see what you think. Sensational there, so you can make your own kit up. But we do try to make those kits very affordable in terms of the separate components and what you're getting for your money. So there you go. I'll bring you that pyrite in a moment. But the aquamarine we've already had on the show today. Good availability. It's been a big bestseller. And let's do the third and final of the tiger's eyes. We've had the pink cerise, we've had the green, and this is the blue and the golden. And then I'm going to go and visit our lovely Carol and see how she's getting on with today's guest designer challenge. So, big carat weight, and here you've got the navy blues and the gold. What do you think? Look at that. You can really, I mean, this is, as far as I'm concerned, the best tiger's eye we've had on Jewellery Maker. I mean, we've had some cracking tiger's eye, but it's up there with that beautiful tiger's eye you saw in the Indulge kit, which was a complete sellout success. And, oh, the navy blues, the cool blues, the goldens, the chatoyancy. Chatoyancy is the way in which you get this light hitting the surface of the gemstone and then opening and closing like an eye. From the French word chatoile, meaning cat's eye. So beautiful, so beautiful, the tiger's eye strand. And faceted into rondelles, so around that rondelle you've got lots of facets there, so you can see all of that fantastic beauty. We are going to match the same price point for our beautiful, beautiful pink tiger's eye, our beautiful green tiger's eye. If you missed those, watch the repeat so you can perhaps get the codes. I think there might have been a couple left of the pink and a few of the green left still, so do give us a call. Here it's like having the best of both. It's like having the golden browns of the lovely traditional golden tiger's eye and then those unusual blue greens. Beautiful luster. That looks fab with the labradorite. If you've got the labradorite in that beadie box, $15.95, code is BLQZ90. So let me just put that with the labradorite. Look at those. You see you've got that shiller of the blues with the labradorite. Then you've got the tiger's eye chatoyancy. It's heavenly with those two together. If you got that beadie box earlier, just sheer magic in your gems. Do you think that looks beautiful? Would you like to have it? Well, I'm only starting with double figures, sadly. So please, please, please. I mean, I think one of those or a couple of those, you know, if you made a lovely wire-wrapped ring, you know, as Laura was doing in the first kit, they look so beautiful. You could make a little trilogy ring, couldn't you? They're gorgeous. Have you, with the trilogy?
Yes, that on a piece of wire, and then I just wrapped around the top of it as well. Made it with the labradorite.
Oh, with labradorite. Well, that's perfect, because I think those two, you could put a labradorite in the middle and two tiger's eye either side, or vice versa.
It would be stunning.
Stunning. You've got some labradorite in your ears, have you?
I have.
I thought I caught
little,
my eye.
The little squares. It was the free strand pack that you had.
They're fabulous. Really pretty.
Nothing fancy, they're just good old-fashioned
little
on
drop.
a head pin.
That's just using one, you see, on a head pin, yeah?
Yeah.
Just use one of these each on a head pin. There's been a big allocation of the stock. Aren't they pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. I do simple.
Yeah, no, simple is good. I'm all for simple.
Yeah.
Simple is good.
Sometimes it's easy to get carried away, but sometimes...
Well, when the gems are so beautiful, sometimes you just don't want to overrate the pudding, do you? You're just like, well, what's the point? It's beautiful, so let's see that beauty. 50% of the stock's been allocated while we're looking at that beauty, so as mesmerised as you can get like our Carol, you do need to action that phone call on that free phone number. And if you popped it in your basket, you beautiful jewellery makers there, don't forget to check out. And to keep rolling over that 1p until tomorrow as well, because there'll be lots of treats. Have your favourite, the pink, the green or the blue? Or would you have to have all three, Carol?
Pink.
The pink?
Yeah, but I do, well, the green's lovely. No, probably the pink because I love, it's because it's so dark pink and I really love reds and...
Oh, those
so
deep, rich.
Yeah, they're rich colours.
See, I'd go for the blue, because I'm a blue baby and I love the golds in there.
They're all gorgeous.
How about you?
I would go for the greeny ones.
There you go, we're happy.
I would be torn between them and the blue.
Oh, you can't have both?
I would have all three. I just
I'll have it all.
I would.
You can have the green, I'll have the blue, and Carol will have the pink.
Job done.
There we go. Let's just have it all. $15.95. Whack it in your basket, says Scott. Whack in your basket. Last 30 in stock now. So action the call so that you don't miss out. Because the other thing to do, you see, is obviously to see that beauty firsthand with your 30-day money-back guarantee. And I really can't wait. I'm buzzing to see the jewellery that is going to be made on our Wall of Fame. I can't wait to see the creations out of these gemstones. Fabulous. I'm really, really excited about that. And that beadie box, you know, with the lapis. If you've got the lapis and the labradorite in there as well with that tiger's eye, my word. Your jewellery is just going to transcend. And with that golden pyrite, oh, it's just going to be beautiful, isn't it? Just beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick breather. And then I've got one more chosen by you section. And I'm going to recap the challenges, see how Carol's got on, finalise the show with our Laura. And yeah, so don't go anywhere.
This bead box features 3 strands of red matrix jasper and 3 strands of red zebra jasper, totalling over 1,800 carats, and all for just £21.95. These earthy tones are sure to go with anything. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code LDP091. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
At Jewellery Maker, we specialise in supplying natural gemstones as opposed to mass-produced synthetic beads. As a result, you'll notice some slight variations in the tone, colour saturation and shape of your stones. All this helps to add to the beauty and character of each individual bead, allowing you to create unique and bespoke jewellery designs.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Hello, welcome back, and this is our second Chosen By You section, chosen by Donna, and she simply says, these are my choices. So hello, Donna. Donna Lawrence, beautiful choices there, and you said, please can I see it with, well, you've asked for sterling silver findings and silver and purple beading thread. So, but if anybody does email us in, let us know a little bit more about you. The only reason I ask that, because we have feedback from our designers, it's not a criticism, but it's nice to know what you like. And sometimes when we're doing the live show, we can ask, but you know, when we get into the close of the show, or people are working sometimes, so let us know what your likes, your dislikes are. Tell us a little bit about yourself, or tell us, you know, or your wrist size. That was a good point. And ring size maybe, yeah.
It's got a wire in there, Kit.
Yeah, so then we can do a bespoke piece. Yeah. I mean, it might not always happen.
No, it doesn't always happen, but
it's nice to hear a little bit more about you. Exactly, because that's your speciality, isn't it? So let me show you some of the choices. Donna Lawrence, this is for you, and you get to keep the jewellery that was made out of this kit by our lovely Laura. And these are the purple agates, beautiful. Now they've come back into stock. And I've got a larger stock quantity available this time round, which is fabulous. And they're such great shapes. In fact, this would look nice. These would look nice in the kit we've just had, wouldn't it? In terms of those purples in the provocation kit. So these are sort of 35 by 25 millimetre purple agate faceted slabs. And their code is on the screen right now. And you can really see the matrix of the gemstone there between the sort of the quartz there and the, you know, kind of in the agate. Beautiful. Big, very striking, lovely pendant shapes. The lovely banding there as it becomes more sort of finer crystal grained. 760 carats, big carat weight. Low price, so proved very popular the first time they aired. Back in stock. Well, I've got a better availability in terms of stock availability. Some really dark purples in there as well, amethyst purples. That's why I suggested with the lavender of the amethyst in the provocation kit. It would look beautiful. You're going to give us a little deal then, Scotty? Do us a deal. Do us a deal. Okay, that's where we should be. Oh, price slash, there you go. £9.95. There you go for your delectation today, under £10. Personally, I'd get them while they've been reduced to that £9.95, and also, you know, while they're in stock, because they're clearly popular with our jewellery makers. So there's your code, don't miss out. Now we've also got these pretty colourful diamonds. These are beautiful, and they've been put on a bracelet with some lovely silver findings, and these are 4 in a pack as well. Little silver hearts, sterling silver hearts. Aren't they pretty? Yeah. Now these are sterling silver circles in the heart pendant. £9.95 for the purple agate faceted slabs we had a moment ago, and we'll get the graphics up here, but you've got some lovely turquoise and almost like a garnet red, a mint blue, dark, almost like a black there actually. Yeah, violet. It's black, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's like almost a fuchsia pink, I'm thinking with mine as well. The
Did
colours
you?
are just
Yeah,
amazing.
the colours are beautiful, aren't they? Real jamboree of colours there. And then you had 4 of the sterling silver contemporary circles in heart pendant. You also picked some silver plated brass star chain and a silver flower pendant. Can't show them all right now, but we've incorporated as much as we can in the designs. Just going through those on the bottom there. £9.95 for the beautiful flower connector pendant. Very striking, and what Laura's done is place that over one of those agate slabs as a feature. And you get 4 of the hearts, which drop beautifully, and we have these lovely silver twisted connectors there. You get 4 in the pack. Contemporary sort of twist silver connectors there, 4 in the pack. They're very pretty, aren't they? On the bottom of the screen in a moment. $6.90. Oh, pack of 3. I beg your pardon. I think I said 4. Oh, they are pack of 4. Yeah, $6.95 for 4. Brilliant. Did we get the code for this, darling? Did we get the code for these? Oh, did I miss it? I'm so sorry. I just want to. And the other thing was very brief. It was the amethyst twisted diamond shapes. $5.95. She's, oh. Can we quickly show the code BNGP83 for the amethyst twisted diamond shapes, and then we'll look at the designs because I've got to go. I'm going to catch up with Carol. Well done. There we go, on your screen now. Alrighty. Beautiful choices. You also have some fluorite in there. Look at these, aren't they beautiful? These are your designs, courtesy of Laura. I hope you like them. Donna, Lawrence, because they're coming to you. So a lovely bib trailing necklace there. Pretty pair and some lovely silver work. Little spiral coil there on the fluorite earrings. And again, using those agate slabs to create, I like the heart over the heart there. That's the brass silver star chain. Pretty little charm bracelet, because those little agates are so pretty, aren't they? Their colours. And then the necklace, and that was the flower connector there. Hope you like them, because they're going to you. Well done, Donna. Well done, Donna. Lovely choices there. Okay. Right, I'm going to go see Carol. I do want to mention those aquamarines, and or can we? Well, I'm going to just see Carol. Can we just get the code up for the pyrite? I said I'd bring it up, and I know we haven't. I know I had it on the show yesterday, but I flagged it up on the show early, and there might have been people saying, actually, I wanted to get that fee. You never put the code up. So just while I'm going to go and walk to Carol, we'll just get that code up for you. So you keep an eye on that, and I'll go over here. So you got the code? Yeah. There it is on the screen right now, just so I know you've got the code. $9.95. Wonderful. Alrighty, how have you got on?
Fine, yeah.
You've been very diligent, very quiet, beavering away there. Oh, look, this is beautiful.
It's
is this for the hair?
You know, you clip it in, so there's a hook either end.
Wow.
Or you could put elastic on it and have it as like an Alice band.
And a hairband, yeah. Isn't that beautiful? So the idea across the hair, or across whichever way round you want to wear it,
Yeah, you could either wear it like that or just off centre and just clip it in.
Isn't that beautiful? Just clip it in. That's just that's a fantastic idea. Beautiful. And then a lovely abalone ring there.
Yeah, I've not cut the wires short because I've not glued it. So.
You managed to fit in one of those mystic white quartzes there. We saw the earrings earlier and one of the bracelets, but since you've made...
I've made this necklace with the heart toggle.
Because you had the Crazy Clasp Findings kit.
Yeah. And that's an anklet.
Ah, lovely. So we've got something for the hair, the ears, the wrist, the neck, and then an anklet. Look at this. Beautiful bit of weaving there. Isn't that beautiful? And you had the 3-strand pack of the hematite, the rose quartz, and the Chinese jade. We also gave you the abalone, which was $7.95. We had a bit of cross-pollination with our smoky quartz early bird special, so watch the repeat for that. And those large, lovely bi-coloured agate pendants as well. Yeah. Gorgeous. I think that's everything, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
Fabulous. Did you enjoy making it?
I did. It was really good.
Yeah? Enjoy being on the show?
Yes.
I can see you love your jewellery. You made some. I love this. I'm quite taken with the hairband one. It's fabulous.
Well, I thought of it a couple of weeks ago and I thought it would be a good idea to do because a lot of people clip things into the hair.
Yeah.
So it hides it so you can't see the fastenings.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Will you come back again?
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Right. Can I just show you the aquamarine and the lovely smoky quartz, which have been two of the best sellers today. Just flag those up again and remember to watch the repeats to see if there's any of the tiger's eye left, because I know Carol loved the pink tiger's eye, I loved the blue, and Laura went for the green, but then she said she'd have all of them. It's whether there's the stock. So we started with good availability of both of these, so today's the day to take advantage, and if you're watching on the repeats, good luck and I wish you every success. We'll get both of those codes up and then we're going to go and see Laura and see how she's done today's challenge. Will you come with me to go and see Laura, Carol?
Yes.
Lovely, lovely. We're going to get those codes up for you right now. It's all right. Graphics have come to a grinding halt. It's almost like they've ended as well. I know. There's your aquamarine, $9.95, and the smoky quartz I think was the same price, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll get that code up for you. It's coming on the screen right now. Let's take a walk while those graphics are doing whatever they're doing. Okay. Back on the screen for the smoky quartz at $9.95. Right, well, we've got some absolutely spectacular jewellery here. Do we like it, Carol?
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it? Look at that. You said you were going to do some wire work.
I was a bit sneaky and took
you took that little mook kite out of that Indulge kit.
It just goes to show that you need the kit and the Botswana.
You need the Botswana.
You need it to make
the
it
law.
work. It is.
That beautiful smoky quartz. And I love your copper coloured, rose-coloured wire that you've gone for there as well.
Yeah, I think copper is, like I said before, is one of the best wires. It brings everything out.
Yeah.
It looks so natural.
Some lovely gizmo work there as well on your wire there as well.
Just to create a little sort of veil, really. Oops. And these earrings are all done out of one piece of wire.
Gosh.
And then they've got just a soft pink over
pretty, yeah. That's the rose quartz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just to, and then I'm just finishing a bracelet now.
Okay. Right to the very end, you see.
Right to the very end.
So you've actually used the wire as the earring there. That's
beautiful. I've made, what I've done is if you put your finger on the end of it, it should be nice and smooth.
Oh yeah, it's not stabbing me.
Nope, if you heard some weird noises earlier, it was where I was filing it with a good old-fashioned
nail file. Using the rough end, fantastic idea.
Oh gosh.
Beautiful, and then this is the finishing piece here, the bracelet. Can I just, I nick that from you? You're just making a tie there.
Yeah, look, and this is just very quick and simple. I would hammer this for a bit of strength. I've literally made this in 2 seconds, so if you, I'll just show you.
That's your Botswana, thank you, darling.
That would just go on it like that.
And clip into place.
And clip it into place. And then there you have a nice
beautiful
cuff, wire wrapped bracelet.
Fabulous. Any favourites today, Carol, in terms of pieces that you've seen?
Gemstones.
Yeah, or
probably the pink tiger's eye.
The pink tiger's eye.
Yeah, it was gorgeous, but also the bead box.
The bead box, yes, that's my favourite with the spinel.
Yeah, definitely, that was beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. There's still stock of that available, actually. I know the tiger's eye flew out, but there is still good stock available of that when you're watching on the repeats as well. So I'd like to say thank you to both our lovely ladies. You worked very hard.
Thank you. I didn't do loads, but...
No, it's the quality, not the quantity.
I was faffing about with wire.
I know, but the wire work always takes more than threading, doesn't it? It always takes more time.
And it takes a couple of... Sometimes something might not go right, so you kind of have to go back and start again, so...
Beautiful. Now, The Mookaite kit we know has literally all been allocated in the live show. So on the repeats, good luck on everything. Tomorrow, let's show you the early bird with the lovely Lucy who's going to be with us, and our Sunday sofa guest looks like some beautiful rutile quartz. And I believe, rumour has it, there may be some sapphire and emerald on tomorrow's show, so I hope you'll both be glued.
Seen a preview.
There we go. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a lovely time. And new buyers, come on, give us a go.
Definitely.
You know, there's nothing to stop you, is there? Once you start, you're addicted.
Yes.
And you can make beautiful jewellery. Could life get any better?
Even my 2-year-old can do it.
There you go.
And my 3-year-old, sorry, she's 3 now. But she could, even when she was 2, she could do it.
There we go. That's simple. It's goodbye from myself. Goodbye from Carol.
Bye.
Goodbye from Laura. Don't forget to check out and have a great weekend. And I hope you'll join us tomorrow because it's 1 p.m. all weekend. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.